All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name's St. Kramer with Brian McGrizzly.
What's
And
up?
I think Brandman is coming back from his vacation. So
He's somewhere up in the air. Look at the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
yeah.
Oh, it's Brandman.
Yeah, so hoping he gets home safe without any more headaches. He's already got a few headaches. So but he'll be back Thursday. Well, how was your weekend?
Pretty good, I was looking for this one comic book. I had to search through like 5 different stores. Finally found it. I was pretty happy about that. So,
Yeah.
that's all I can ask for. And I found this supernatural cup.
Oh, nice.
So everything I need. I'm good. And then of course we watched Severance. We talked about that on Saturday. So that was a really good time. So
oh yeah, that show's so effing good, man. It's
makes you get mad at other shows. Like, how dare you be this terrible?
I've been getting a lot of interviews with a lot of the actors, and the one with the I always forget the guy who plays Melchek, but he was on some or the Termel, his last name or T. Trimble,
Tillman,
something like that.
right?
Tillman, yeah.
Yeah.
He was on some kind of like YouTuber kind of show. We need to figure out how we can like
get some of these people. Come, let's go.
Because I like Britt Lower, I believe her name is.
Yep.
Yeah, Tillman. Thanks, Delta Dan. She was on a YouTube channel. It might be a bigger podcast, possibly. I gotta look into it. But the YouTube channel had like 10,000 subscribers. So I was like, damn, like for real. So
hey, Anzo, all we gotta do is come together, man. We gotta figure this out. We have to figure it out. I don't know if we got to slide to DMs. We got to promise them a date or what. I don't know.
Twitter is a good one. Messaging the production, the studio is really good too. So yeah, we'll see. But Tillman was in the show, and he was asked a question about the dance scene from season 1, and he said it was like a lot of that was just like unplanned. Like they knew like you're gonna dance, and and then he like. I think he said he spoke to like a choreographer and like figure something out, and because it's so good, man. The whole dancing scene, he's just walking around, his face, and everyone else is kind of just doing their thing. It's so good, but he's the one that like carries that scene so much.
That's not how I read it at all.
What?
I read it as 3 white people trying to dance. Dylan tried to dance.
Yeah. Well, no, Dylan didn't dance. He was pissed off, so he was on.
Yeah, he was so mad. You're right. Yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that can't dance anyway. And then you see Milchek just going around and flowing with the music and everything. I thought that was hilarious because it's an office. In the office, you get all those personalities all in the same place doing things like this in these type of situations. And I thought that was just hilarious office work too, in that kind of situation.
Yeah. It was so good. Like Adam Scott looked like just a white guy sitting there with like his little like Irv was kind of annoyed, and then but him, because he was like dancing and shaking his getting down and walking to each person, but just with just stone cold kind of face, like he was focused and like it's dance time. It was so good, so good, man. I'm working on making that a clip, so when people do
the super chat,
any super chat, be able to do that. But
I love the ending that you did for the show. The ending of the show that we did.
I forgot about it. I forgot that I did that. Yeah, because I was like, I know I wanted to do with her, like the board has concluded the call.
Oh
man, but
that's awesome. This is the comic book I finally found.
Epilogue of Death.
Yeah.
Was that one of the one of the 3 that you're missing?
So yeah, now it's down to 2. It's down to 2. Yeah. Damn. So now, Jungle Action.
You gotta send me these too. So when I'm out and about, like keep an eye out.
It's so fun. And, they're not like expensive or anything. It's just finding them.
Yeah. Which is crazy. Man, we went to the Goodwill, and usually I find a lot of stuff. I really didn't find much, man. Like it was kind of like a disappointing trip. Like I found a few things to like resell. like a pan. Like there's these pans that I always find that resell for a lot of money, like a Nordic ware. So I was like, damn. But like usually I find it some DVDs. I found 5-year engagement. That's the only thing I found. I was like, damn, really? Like nothing. Nothing.
Oh, here's right in front of me. Found Indiana Jones.
Nice.
I have this one movie that's a terrible movie, and it's known as probably one of the all-time worst movies of all time. And I saw it. I like it. I just, I know it's bad. Like in my mind, I'm watching it. I'm like, this is a terrible, terribly written, terribly acted, everything. And I enjoy watching it. You probably know Jupiter's Ascending.
Oh my god,
it's so bad.
With Channing Tatum.
Yes.
Who's the woman in it?
Mila Kunis.
Yes, Mila Kunis. Dude, they had a big plan for that. It was gonna be a franchise. They had plans, bro, and it sucked.
It was so bad. It's such a bad movie, but I find it enjoyable because it's so poorly acted and so overly dramatic in certain spots. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? This is awful.
Yeah. So usually I go in order, but I saw Ty. What's up, Ty? He goes, I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably be tripping in jet today.
You've been going through a whole lot. So I've been reading a lot of the stuff that he was talking about today. So yeah. Don't start.
Let's go through, see who's in chat, hanging out with us. Brandon Davis saying what's up. Appreciate him. Professor the Film Fan, always appreciate you, bro.
What up, Professor? Yeah, definitely. All you guys, your comments, dude. I'm sitting and looking at my phone, laughing so much when Ty and his stream. Oh my!
In the Twitter group or the Twitter.
Oh my God. I'm sitting just looking at it, dying, like, oh my God.
Yeah. Usually I kind of like look at it and see what's going on. Today just work. I didn't get a chance to really like pay attention, so I'm kind of curious to see what's happening. We got Anzo, Big Fort Entertainment. Appreciate you coming in, bro.
Hey, that's Anzo. You guys know who he is. You know what Big Fort Entertainment is. You know what we do, especially on Tuesday. I'm gonna be there. I might even sneak away and try away from my family on Friday night and try to do one of the next thing that they're gonna do with the tournament and stuff. So if I could get away, then I will do that too. So I try.
What's the next tournament?
I actually don't know this next one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he told me yet, but I think those tournaments are probably the most funniest things I've ever been a part of. Like,
they're fun to watch.
I love arguing with Danny. We're arguing today on text.
That's funny.
We're actually talking about the Gorge and how good the Gorge is.
Yeah, it's a really good best B movie. That'd be a good tournament.
We're gonna argue
tournament. Yeah, because B movies like they're either good or they're bad. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of people like either love it or
sometimes
hate
they're so bad that they're good.
Yeah. We got Delta Dan in the house. What's up?
What's up, Delta Dan?
He said, I just ate probably too much barbecue. Ain't mad though.
There's no such thing as too much.
I was just gonna say there's no such thing.
So I ate like a pig, a whole pig. We should do that every year for football. Do a hog and dogs. We'll roast a pig.
Nice.
I
haven't been part of like a pig roast in a while.
I didn't even know anything about it. I'm from Chicago, man. We ain't doing no damn pig roast. Not in the hood. Oh, yeah. This is not what happened in the hood. We don't have the hood. No, no black people ain't going around with pigs with faces and stuff. That's not what we're doing.
You go to Humboldt Park. You dig out a little area in your little backyard. Maybe throw a bunch of charcoal and stuff down there.
I'm sure
do it in the ground.
As long as you see a couple Puerto Ricans around, then all of a sudden this might happen. But on the south side of Chicago, nah, bro.
Yeah, yeah, big roasting there means something.
Oh, you're 100% right, man.
What's up, T?
Oh man, T, it's crazy.
We
You're not gonna
got
see that
Sheet in
a
the
pig
house.
roast in Bronzeville, bro. You're just not gonna see that.
Yeah, probably not.
And if it is, it's not a good one. You probably should go home.
I mean, somebody left it in the car as it's on fire.
No, that means pig is a totally different thing.
Well, yeah, that's
Oh
man. We got Sheet in the house.
What up, she? Man, you were here early. I appreciate it, definitely.
Mm-hmm. So your
We
Ty
can
said,
all be here and talk about Andor together.
Yeah, I am very curious about the trailer. I want to see what we're in store for. More of the same, or something. Hopefully better. I'm hoping for better, but we'll see.
They know how to set up shit.
Yeah, they do. Ty said, so I might be going to a health clinic in a couple weeks. I have to stay up there for at least a couple weeks. Damn. But we ain't allowed to phones so much. I'll be offline for a while. Give you a heads up. Okay.
Do what you gotta do, baby. So that's definitely that's happened in my family when we've had. Sometimes you go to like it's like a day camp, whatever. You go, you talk about these things. You can't have your phones out. So I definitely know all about it. Trust me.
Yeah. Health, family, that stuff comes first.
100%, always.
Yeah. Collector Movie Man's in the house. What's up?
What up, Collector?
Are you gonna do a trailer reaction for Andor? So yes, we are. That's gonna be the first thing we do. We'll probably
you gave me like 7 minutes, bro.
We'll do that shortly. Then we might do another trailer for something else. If I know you said there was a few other things, but Andor is the main one for sure. We got also Collector's been posting a lot of his physical media stuff, so you definitely go check that out. Go on his channel. He's doing like lives that he did with his I think he only did part 1. I think part 2 is this week, I believe. I might have that wrong. But yeah, showing off all his physical media. A lot of cool stuff.
Dude, I mean, I need a partner. Like literally, if I'm gonna show all this stuff, I need Tank to be here with me, and then I'll go to Tank's house and help him do all this stuff for him, because it's a lot, man. And you know what's funny, because I got like 4 boxes yesterday, and I started looking, and I was like, crap, I got a problem. I have boxes of stuff that are still put away. Like, oh,
there's like I have all this. There's still a lot of my other stuff. There's a whole pile of shit right here, like off camera.
What about all your art?
And then I mean, there's all the art. There's all my music stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a bunch of music, like memorabilia and stuff that I got from concerts. So like my Initial D. I don't know if anybody watches anime. Initial D, if you're a car guy, is like one of the best things to ever watch. Love Initial D. I have all the little Hot Wheel kind of cars from them, like all of them.
That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I wanted to get the bigger model ones, but those I didn't have any money back then, and I had nowhere to put it. So, but yeah,
I have stuff behind stuff.
Yeah,
that's my problem. Like if I had a room that doubled the size, I probably could fill the whole thing up. And not even think about it. Like
yeah. That's one of the reasons why I want to like eventually redo my basement, like remodel my basement, is just to put up all the artwork. Like I want to put it all up. Yeah, it's a lot of awesome stuff. Like I have some here I always buy, like my Tank Life, my Dread. Like this is stuff like we bought like this past week. My
So we're going to C2E2 April, was it 11th through 13th? Is it what it is?
Yeah, something like that.
So we're and you know what's going to happen there? I'm going to spend too much money. I'm going to leave. He's going to spend the right amount of money, a reasonable amount of money, but to most people it won't be reasonable. But that's what's really going to happen. I'm sure at the end of the day, we're like, where are we going to put all this crap?
That's the thing. Like art now, I usually only buy
Originals.
originals. Like this the 300 one, that's original. It's not a print. This Tank Life right here, that's an original. It's not a print.
I
The
mean,
Dread,
it's
the Judge
Tank
Dread was a
Life.
print, and that's a print. Yeah.
It is Tank Life.
Well,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I love Tank Girl. It's not the reason why I'm Tank Kramer, but I love Tank Girl. And then I have a little Tank Girl pin right here that I just got in the mail the other day. It's just a little belt buckle that just says Tank on it. So I do want to get a Tank Girl tattoo. So.
See, I have 2, and that was 2 too many. Because I get one and I forget how much it hurts, and I get another one. I'm like,
oh man, I mean, it's pain, but it's not like bad pain. The one on my finger, this shit was painful.
Dude,
like in the webbings.
It's the shedding, the shading, the shading.
The shading.
So I don't mind the shed. I don't care about that, but the shading and going over and over, and then I'm darker, so like going over and over the same spot. I'm like, dude, you did this spot already for 15 minutes. What's wrong with you?
T said y'all ballers. not anymore.
No. First of all,
that's why I'm picky with what I buy.
You get what did you want? As soon as you have kids, you ain't got no more money.
Yeah, pretty much. Just dropped $100 on diapers. Literally just shitting away money.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
This one came in today.
Okay, I like that one. That's a cool one with Finn.
I figure, which I doubt John Boyega would ever sign anything with Finn Star Wars. F them.
I'm sure he will. I'm sure he does.
He would do it just because he'll look at me like, all right, for you, I'll do this. But
yeah, I mean, he Star Wars is still probably the biggest thing he's ever done.
Yeah, but I mean, I would probably have him sign my copy of Woman King. I have him do who clones Tyrone?
Who clones Tyrone? That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Oh, that'd be
if they had a physical media for that.
I want to find.
Probably get a poster.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah. Let's see where we at. So everyone's saying what's up. Oh, here we go. So I saw this in the Discord. He said I finished Silo season 2, Brian, and damn, it's so damn amazing in the last 3 episodes.
It is.
It's so good.
Oh my! I'm telling you, after reading these books, I can see how they're going to do it. Season 3 is going to be sad as crap. But season 4 is going to be off the chain.
Yeah, and that's it. We're gonna get 2 more seasons, but yeah, Silo's so good, man. Silo's so good. Yeah, I don't know if you haven't watched Severance, get caught up with Severance because Severance.
Those are the best shows I've seen, like in a long time. A long time.
Really, they're good. So my first job at Home Depot, I got really cool with a wine guy. He invited me to a family barbecue. I dug a ditch with him, and then we roasted a pig with rocks. I got to eat some of the face meat. He said it was an honor. Nice.
I'm sure that is an honor. I'm not eating anything that's looking at me, bro. I'm just not.
Just kind of falls off at one point.
Yeah,
you get the lechon. There's like the skin where it's like just nice and crispy. Oh, so good.
Yeah, I only eat the inside, not the outside. Yeah. It's something because pig skin like reminds me of human skin, right? Like so, like in my mind, I'm like, man, am I eating a human? I can't do this. I just can't.
I think their skin is a little thicker, a little different, I believe, though.
But I can see because our epidermis is almost very similar.
Yeah, I can see that.
I was like, I don't know if I can do this.
That's funny.
Oh, that's man.
But the inside, well, you don't eat pork rinds?
Not really.
No,
not really. Yeah. Well, because you know what, I gave up pork for like 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like 20 years. I mean, bacon, no steaks, no. I mean, not steaks, no bacon, no pork chops, no nothing for like 20 years. Yeah. But man, hey, y'all talking about Paradise? Paradise is the ish. Have you had a chance?
I gotta watch that.
Man, I was watching episode 6. I was like, damn it, there's nothing else left. I got wait now.
Was that it? The whole season's out?
No, so you have 2 more episodes.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, 6. Okay, that makes sense.
6 or 8. I mean, 8 or 10. I'm sorry, but Paradise. Oh my god,
I know it's coming close. Let's see.
Yeah, Sterling
So
K.
Collector
Brown.
said, yeah, Sterling K. He's so good. So Collector saying tomorrow is his second part of his physical media. Ty saying Daredevil first reactions are good. Okay.
No, they're not. They're excellent. People are like losing their damn mind saying it's not just good, it's better than the original.
Ooh, I like that. So I'm super excited. Next week is gonna be good. Do y'all watch Survivor? Man, not since like season 2.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yep. I guess Andor season 2 is going to take place over a 15-year time span. Every 5 episodes is going to be a 5-year time jump. Isn't that weird though?
It's like, does that sound great?
I mean, I don't mind, but isn't it weird though? It's 2 seasons, and the first season was like why didn't you do this in the 2 seasons? Why are you doing that only in season 2? You know what I mean? Like
the closer you get to what's the movie?
Rogue One.
Why would you need to be doing that? Why wouldn't you do time skips, as you said in the first season, to get to the point where right before Rogue One they explains all the stuff, a whole season about closer to Rogue One. Yeah. But I haven't seen the trailer, so maybe I'm totally wrong and need to just shut up. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Then Viewer Drew in the house. What's up, Drew?
What up, Drew?
I know I told Drew he needs to do a video of just all his minifigs. Like he's got so many from all his videos.
Can you? We could do an hour long special with yours.
With mine. Oh, that is one thing I found at the Goodwill was I always get the display cases, and I found a display case for like $3. I was like, yo,
$50.
Like, man, like legit, they're like $35 to $40 on Amazon. So, and it was in good condition. So I was like, hell yeah, got that. Say I'm glad I don't have to buy diapers or formula anymore.
Formula is a grip. That's
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, with my first son, he was on formula. We would go to like multiple stores to look for like 3. You know what I mean? Just 3 bottles. We would buy one here, driver would get one. It's not as bad as it is now, but now my new son doesn't really do formula. So
the one before. So in 2021, 2022, during that time, formula was expensive. It was hard to find. Everyone was running out. You only could take one at a time. It
sucked. It sucked. What time we doing the Andor trailer? Probably
let's just go through these things, and we're gonna do it in a second. I have it already up. Yeah. So
okay. We're talking about Paradise for sure. Mythic Quest is another good one. I'm kind of behind. I'm like a few seasons behind on it. Because Apple doesn't market shit. They just nothing. So like I didn't realize season 2 or 3. I think it was season 3 came out, and then I just skipped season 3, and now season 4 is already out. So I'm like, oh shit. So,
this is what they do though. They just drop things, and then there'll be like one little like Twitter post, and then that'll be it. No one knows anything else of what's going on.
Yeah, Mythic Quest, they did like no. Season 1 was the only marketing I remember, but it's a really fun show. It's a really cool show. Gotta get caught up on that. He goes, then he's gonna move on to Severance. Severance so good, man. So good.
Just be careful, man. You fall in, and you're never gonna be able to get out. Just then.
Yeah. So guess who's gonna be at the Comic-Con in Michigan? Jeremy Renner. Yeah, he got an autograph with him and get an autograph with him. $150. Yeah. To get a photo with him, it's $200.
I got Grant Gustin's for what? $125.
Was it over 100?
Yeah, it was like it was 125. I think it was.
Yeah, that's about. I mean, it's about the going rate. Some of the bigger ones might do $300. I think Mark Hamill was charging a lot recently. But we'll see. Oh, it just pulls off in a pinch. I got 40. Oh, his autobiography's coming out. Get him to sign that. Nice. People looking at me. We got Sterling K. Brown, amazing actor. He's so good.
I almost am sad that Marvel already used him. Like, can you imagine?
I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot. You know that he was in it. I was like, shit, he was in it. And he played a great part in it.
And he did such a good job. Without him, there'll be no Michael B. Jordan. There'll be no Killmonger.
Well, I'll tell you, the music for is really distracting.
I heard it a couple times. Yeah.
So he's saying every 3 years is 3, or every 3 episodes 3 years.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I know. We'll see. Either way, it's gonna be a time jump. That's what I heard.
Like, how can you have that many seasons? Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah. Never had to buy formula, but buying pull-ups. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm in both with wipes. Oh my god. We get to use the powder, and it was like 40 each. Yeah.
Yeah. So each one's about 40, but you don't want to get the good one, right? Because you want to make sure there's no gas. You don't want to be, worry about them, burping or getting colicky or any of that stuff when they're trying to go to sleep, or blowing out their diapers. So,
yeah. Oh my god. I haven't had that in a while. Fingers crossed.
I'm not gonna look for
the last episode of Mythic Quest had me rolling. I might have to check that out. That's good. Kevin Davis, what's up? Said DC announcements was lackluster and boring. I haven't seen all the announcements, but I heard some of them are not the greatest. Like, some of their animated stuff seemed kind of interesting.
I've heard some worrisome things about Superman too.
Oh, really?
I don't even want to put it out in the ether, but I've heard some things that I'm like a little worried about. I'm like, man, I don't want to. I'm hoping that they're wrong and they're lying.
Yeah,
and, that it's actually not too silly. They know how to take the serious parts silly and the funny parts funny. Like, some people might see parts of it and just think the whole thing is bad, or the whole thing is just silly, or they're doing funny things all the time. And that's probably not what's going on. It doesn't make any sense to be Superman doing that. So, I doubt it.
Yeah, I feel like Guy Gardner is going to be the jokey one for sure in it, just because that's kind of who he is, especially that version that they're going with, I think. So, and I saw Sully. What's up, Sully? Said Fatherhood 101 stream on the Spoiler Kings tonight.
100%. Man, we've all been through it. I've been through it so much with those girls. Oh my goodness, man. Learn how to dodge. You know how to
join us, Sully. Yeah. Oh, I have to give a shout to Zach Milne. He is him and his wife just had their baby.
Had a baby. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. Oh my gosh.
That. So he knows what it's about. I'm sure he's at home like
what did Andy Samberg say? He was like, when you and your wife get pregnant, everyone's like, oh, it's so beautiful, you're gonna be so happy, it's the best experience of all time. And then right after you had the baby, he's like, I got your ass, it's like hell, you're in hell now, come and join us. Like, that's how it is.
I mean, that's kind of how it is. It's like
why would you
90% of it is like, getting peed on or pooped on, or, and as they get older, like I'm in the terrible twos right now, so I'm like you better not slap me, you better not come in, picky food eaters, all that stuff. It's 90% of that, and then that 10% of like that, like one thing where you're just like, oh. And then it erases everything. It don't
erase nothing, man. The first one erases. The second one, I'm like, man, I already know you. I looked at her like the whole time, like, you sinister as hell. I could tell. You just waiting for me to open my mouth to spit in my mouth. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to spit up right there in my mouth. You looking for me. I know what's going on. And then, you
Oh,
know,
man.
but that one, she knew. She was like, all I got to do is give him a hug. Like, she
Oh,
knew
yeah,
at like
see.
3 months old. If I give
Yeah.
him a hug, I could do whatever the hell I want to do.
Yeah.
And to this day, it's what happens.
And so my 2-year-old, he's like 2.5 now. I pulled something away from him, like he wasn't supposed to have it, you know, and then I grabbed him to go change his diaper, and he was getting mad. You know, I'm like, no, fucking beat me in my shoulder, bro. He knew instantly he fucked up because I yelled, and he goes, sorry, and then hugged me. I was like,
you're
bro,
so nice.
I am gonna throw you across.
Nice. I would have choke slammed him right then. I would have forgot. Man. I would have rock bottomed him right then. Now, people's elbowed him. Then I wait for him to get up, and I would have Undertaker choke slammed him.
That's what I felt like doing. I was like, what? And he bit me hard. I was like, you little son of a bitch, man. I'm going to throw you through the window right now, man. But then he like hugs, and he knew he messed up. He's like, oh, sorry, dada. I was like, bro, fucking.
The problem with that is, if you ever go to daycare or school, that initial action gets you kicked out.
Yeah,
I've been kicked out too. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's real. You'll get kicked out fast.
He's not doing the biting so much as an aggressive thing anymore.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I know it doesn't matter. But we're just trying to get him to. He really doesn't bite, I think, that much. You know, like ever. It's more the slapping, man. Because I'm like, no, hey, like right today, I'm like, hey, it's bedtime. He comes running across the room. He's like, no, and then slapped me in my knee and ran away. I was like, boy, get your ass. You know, so I was like, so that's the thing. It's like that.
Little Marvin used to do the same type of thing.
Oh,
I remember Big Marvin had to, because they're going to kick him out. They were going. You can't go around. You hit kids twice in daycare, they kick you out.
Yeah,
you're now a menace.
Yeah,
you gotta find somewhere else to go.
I know. So I'm trying to nip that in the butt before we really become a problem.
My oldest, my oldest was getting bullied by somebody, and my youngest she could have been more than 3 years old. No, 2 years old. Saw the boy messing with her, walked over, slapped him, like backhanded him, like apologized. He goes holding his eye, running out, and she said, "Nobody hit my sister." Couldn't even say a full sentence, but nobody hit my sister. Called me right up. And it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, you can't come back. This is what it is, because you can't hit. You really can't. That is a zero tolerance thing. I've never been proud of that day. So, so we got kicked out. I was okay, but she like just backhanded him. Said apologize. Like what? You're 2 years old. Why are you thinking? What are you doing? What am I doing wrong as a parent that was something that she thought that was okay to do? Oh, nobody hit my sister. Wow. That's crazy.
That's funny.
It's bad.
Yeah.
That's something her daddy would do. So
you're not too mad about it. You're like, I get it.
Good job.
Yeah. So she says his daughter's about to be 26. Those days are far behind. Hell yeah, man. You're
you
way behind you. That's what she said. You get ready for that grandpa revenge story pretty soon.
He's like, don't wish that on me.
Yeah. I'm not ready for that.
Don't put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. Like, don't do that.
Yeah. I think I have that one.
If we don't have it, we need to get that.
I do have it. My soundboard's been acting up lately. So, but it just need to make it a clip.
That on me, Ricky Bobby.
Let me start a few, and then we'll do these last ones, and then we'll go. Said I got one with Giancarlo signature for $50. Yeah,
dude,
can't see myself spending that much for a pick though. That's not bad.
That's
for
great.
A big actor like him.
Oh my god.
And he's saying, wow, 59 for 150 for Jeremy Renner. They killed Jonathan for his 125.
Oh no. I didn't see that coming. Oh my god. Oh man. That's awesome.
And then Drew, I know he said he went to go see Captain America. Said it was fun, nothing amazing.
Yeah, that's the answer. That's the answer.
Yeah. Yep.
All the hate and people saying it's the worst movie ever is just no, it's not.
Nah, yeah. No. Ty said Lumen just told me heard some news troubling about Batman 2. I think one of your other comments said it might not happen. So,
I've heard that a lot, actually.
Yeah, that it might not happen. I've heard. I mean, they even got a script ready. They don't got anything ready. I mean, if it ain't happening like ASAP, I don't see it happening, because by then James Gunn and his Batman is going to be going, and
they're not going to have two Batman at the same time. They're just not.
Time. That's why it needs to happen like right now. Right now, it needs to come out like 2025.
No, I mean 2026.
2026. Yeah.
So it has to come out between 2027, because that's when we're going to get the new Batman.
Yeah.
If it's not 2026, which means they have to start filming. We're talking about filming by like August.
Yeah. And I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. We'll see. Kevin, they say good writing and reviews wouldn't change anything with Captain America: Brave New World. I think the reviews. I don't know. I don't know. I get what you're saying.
Reviews have a little hint of something in there. Like all the reviews are like, and it's. I don't even think it's racist stuff as much as it's not being able to understand the character from their point of view.
Yeah.
Not being able to put yourself in that situation. So when you're like, why are they doing this? This doesn't make any sense. Not realizing what it's actually trying to say, because it doesn't involve you. When the whole series, the series is like, oh, wait, too. You talk to a lot of black men, they're like, man, that series was unbelievable. It could have had a better villain, but if you had a great villain, this would be one of the best Disney Plus series. The same thing is going on with this movie. Like, you can't understand the point of view. You know, if you're not Latino, if you're not black, you haven't been in those situations, you probably don't understand what their point of view, where they're coming from. I think that's the issue, you know. And there's some people that can, because they grew up around people, around black people, around Latino people, that they totally understand. They can put themselves in that situation. They can understand, okay, this is a pretty good movie. You know, it's never. No one's gonna ever tell you it's the best movie. No one's gonna ever say this is a great movie. But the difference with someone saying this is a good movie and someone saying, "Oh, this is the worst movie ever," is understanding.
Yeah. And saying that, it's really funny, because I saw a clip today of it's some podcast review show I've never heard of before. 3 white people. Their argument was they rather watch Madam Web over again because it's so bad that it's corny and cringy and funny, than watching something like Brave New World, where it's passable but everything's boring and forgettable. And I was like, I don't agree with that at all.
It's boring and predictable. It's because
but there's a message. But like you said, if that message doesn't resonate with you, or if you don't understand the message that they're telling you, then obviously you're gonna miss it. And then that's part of what the movie is. You know what I mean? Like it or not, but
I mean, that's
it is
part of America. That's the best part of America. Is that they allow people to put blinders on and not really see the truth. That's just that's part of the freedom that you get. If you want freedom, that's part of it, right? So the freedom to not really see what the truth is, the freedom to pretend like the truth doesn't actually happen, you know, to pretend to not have to be empathetic with someone else.
Yeah,
that's kind of the whole magical power of America. I can pretend like everything is good, you know, because it's not happening to me.
Yep. Exactly.
You know? It is what it is.
She said that's why James brought Snyder back. I saw the picture. I don't think he's coming back.
I think he's gonna do a movie. Well, I think it's gonna
would be great. That would be awesome. I think
it's gonna be like further down. But he'll bring him in to do like a movie, like, you know, what if he brings him in to do Kingdom Come or Justice League Dark or something to that effect, like, you know what I'm saying, like something to effect that's right down his alley. You know, that the story is really already written, we know what it is, and he's actually developed the characters. I'm just saying.
I mean, it could be. I mean, I hate that people like on Twitter, I know a lot of it's like trolling and stuff like that, where like, oh, he's jealous of him, blah blah blah. I was like, they're friends, man. They're friends. You know, one of the first movie that they both got big on with the zombie movie. I'm drawing a blank on which zombie movie.
Which one?
The Night of the Living Dead. One
Night
of
of the
the
Living
Night of
yeah.
well,
No.
one of them. The one where they're in the mall.
Yeah, the mall. I knew exactly which one you're talking about.
The mall one.
Oh my god.
Because James Gunn wrote it and Snyder directed it, and it's like both of their first like big films that they did together. And it's a great film. It's awesome. It's so much fun. You know, because you get both of James Gunn and
Dawn of the Dead,
like,
when the baby, she's pregnant, whatever, and the baby's coming. Oh, I'm about to have.
Yeah,
that's a tough movie. That was really, really good.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Kai Pfeiffer's like, you ain't killing her.
Yeah, I know. 6 to 3-year-old daughters over here. Shout out to the dads out there.
Yeah. Hey, 8 and 10.
It's a lot.
8 and 10 is on the way to be teenagers. I'm telling you, oh my god,
it's a whole nother battle.
You're gonna see. No, I'm gonna leave. Like literally, like you see that I'm gonna put the door out. I'm gonna leave them the house and just like, all right, here you go. You guys, y'all three fight it out.
Here's ready? Some chocolate. Here's some money. See you in a week.
We'll see which one makes it out of here when I get back.
Is that what you're making the basement into be like?
I'll put the door here. I'll put a lock. Right.
Put the 2x4 over it. Can't open it.
Oh man, that's funny.
So where we at? Right, skip a few. Folks never accept the black man as Captain America. Yeah, and that's part of what the comic book was too. You know?
That's exactly what the whole point of the comic book was.
Change any at all? Yeah. The only problem was I feel like when it's not a great movie, because this movie needed to be great so people can't bitch about anything. As soon as there's something to bitch about, like this with the writing and some of it's like you could tell when they piece together all the cuts and stuff like that. It just gives those people like ammo, and they take that little problem and turn it into like this
firefight
main issue. Yeah, like oh my god, like
are you stupid? Like the dude who has like 5 of the top 10 highest grossing movies of all time firefight you. You should go jump off a cliff.
Oh yeah, that's Rob left field. That was I like him. He did a lot of cool comic books. He does a lot of like fun comic book stuff like that. I don't think he's done anything recently, but he's a comic book legend.
Like the 80s and 90s. 80s and 90s.
Yeah, a lot of like 90s was when he really popped off with Image. And he came out with like Fire Feige. No, it's definitely more of a personal vendetta at that point.
It's not even with Feige. It's with like Marvel. It has nothing to do with Feige.
Yeah.
Not treating the creators the way he thinks they should be created.
Yeah.
He created Deadpool.
Yeah.
But he didn't create Deadpool with the breaking the fourth wall. They weren't talking to the fans. It wasn't anything like that. So
yeah. No. So yeah, it's not the Deadpool that we know and love right now. I was like, my if I was like Kevin Feige, I'd be like, hey, draw a foot. Because that motherfucker cannot draw feet, like at all. Like he cannot draw feet, and he's so bad at it. Draw a foot. Oh man, but yeah, it's here and there. But I don't always agree with him. Sometimes he just has hot takes to say crazy shit.
Nah, I think there's no need to say it. But, I mean, the greatest producer of all time.
Like yeah. And I believe Captain America: Brave New World was still part of the previous regime where everything was middle management under the Chapek era. I believe that was the last greenlit movie, which hence why there were so many reshoots, because when Kevin Feige, didn't have a person, overlooking everything he's doing, all the reshoots started happening, and
well, I heard they just didn't like the story. They thought no one would be involved with the story because it was more about what he's actually going through, as a man. It was more about that.
Yeah, and
they didn't like it. That's why they brought in Red Hulk. That's why they bring the Sidewinder, where it didn't make any sense. They were doing other things to kind of piece together a movie that wasn't what it was about originally.
Yeah. So We'll see where it goes after the next couple of Avengers movies. That's where I'm more interested in. What happens after that? After that,
Just make $400
I see
million.
what Ty said.
The
Yeah,
monkey was good.
I want to watch it. I heard it's really gory, really like goofy, funny, good. So
I heard it was really, really silly, but really, really
that's what I
gory.
heard too. Yeah. Delta Dan said, haven't seen Man Web yet. Don't. Yeah. He said, I mean, I would want to see Sweeney dancing on
anything myself.
Yeah, she gets up on the table and dances. So yeah. 96 girl and boy, I'm not ready for teen years. Yep. And the Delta Dan said, don't envy you, man.
Dude, I mean, between the girls and my wife, and my girls are like the same height as my wife already. At 8 and 10, they're like the same height.
Yeah.
And they're going to be, it's going to be a battle royale. I'm just going to leave. Me and the dog.
You and the dog just locked down in the basement.
We're going to be like, listen, like, oh, you hear them? Yeah, something's happened up there. I ain't going up there. Well, you going up there? I ain't going up there.
Dog knows how to use the toilet.
Yep, he's gonna learn. It's like, did you flush? Yeah.
Collector said, I wanted to tell you something. The House of the Dragons 3 starts filming March 1st. Nice. And filming ends the end of October. That's
amazing.
That's good, but then you gotta do all the edits. So we're not gonna get until
2026.
Yeah.
I like
probably the
February.
February? You think February?
Maybe around March of 2026. I think that's what it was slated. I thought.
What was it? That's a long stretch between season 2 and 3.
Is it really?
Because when did the last season ended? The beginning of last year, right? So we're gonna go 2 years?
About 2 years.
2 years? No. I said, I guess the sets are so big they brought someone who worked on Titanic. Nice. And the sets of the movie are over to help with House of Dragon set. That's awesome.
It'll premiere most likely around March 2026.
Yeah. I don't know how many more seasons they got of that left.
Hopefully not too many.
2 more. Maybe
I'm hoping
3.
not too much. You know? So House of the Dragon season 2 came out June 16th, 2024.
Oh, June? Damn, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It hasn't even been that long.
So about a year. It'll be about a year and a half.
Year and a half, yeah.
That's not horrible.
I mean, that's pretty good for as big as these shows are.
Yeah, and I mean all that CGI. There's so much CGI has to get done in that. Yeah,
getting 3 seasons of House of the Dragon before we get a Spider-Verse movie.
Seriously. Man, yeah. Said, yeah, I got my wife, 2 girls and a girl dog. Outnumbered.
Oh man. I said
it's the opposite.
The dog got to be a boy. I needed it.
Yeah. It's the opposite for me and the house because first it was me and the cat's a boy. Then we got the dog who's also a boy, and we had 2 boys. So my wife is like outnumbered. Like she's the only female now. So I was like, man, it's all like boy mom. Like
that's
the
terrible.
cat, the dog, the 2 boys. It's like
it's funny. Like I was thinking about the other day, realizing that I don't even think I want a boy. I wouldn't even want to try for a boy. I wouldn't know what to do. With a girl, you love them and you hold them and all this stuff, and you could just nourish them and you pour all the goodness in you into her. You don't have to make her tough or any of that stuff. She could be tough, stand up for herself, but she don't have to be this. No, you don't have to do any of this stuff. Just be you and love. With a boy, I probably beat him up from day 3.
It's yeah, he likes being thrown around. So, and like, oh my god, like I play rough, and her mom is like, oh my god. I'm like, he's fine.
Like he's a boy. What are you talking about?
Yeah. The other day he came in and I was still wearing my jeans from work. He come running and like when he went to hug me, he just like head butted my thigh area. so caught like the corner of my back pocket,
Mhm.
cut under his eye. I was like, bro, what the hell, man? Like because he comes in like boom. I was like, oh, and his head just bounced off of it. Like, what are you doing? And then I saw he got a little
The welt.
Right under it. I was like, damn.
I'm like, man, so what? Yeah. Huh?
Well,
Burn some dirt on it. Keep going.
yeah. I mean, he didn't complain or anything. He's just like, I saw it like later that evening. I was like, man, he's so reckless, bro. From the knees down, it's just black and blue, man. I gotta send you a picture one day. There's so many bruises and cuts and nicks and just I'm like, kid, man, DCFS is gonna come in like, what's going on?
I'm like, it's him, man. It's him.
It's just because he'll throw himself. I saw him throw himself off the couch the other day, and he landed on his knees like on purpose. Like, what are you doing?
I was letting him do it.
Oh my god, man! But yeah, he's
no,
wild.
Kevin, don't say that. Don't say that, Kevin.
Real quick, say what's up to Tony.
Tony, what's up, man?
Humans, the Kangs are here. Have arrived. So I like that.
Every time I see Tony, I think about the fact that when we do these thumbnails and you have my hair at like here.
Oh, the older ones.
I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair is like down the middle of my back.
Yeah.
But we haven't taken any more pictures, so I can't say nothing. Yeah.
Another photo shoot. All right, we'll probably skip around a little bit.
I did like 6 of them.
Amelia Perez is going to win Best International. That's fine. Whatever. Let it win. It makes no sense. But Best Picture going to be between Conclave and Honora.
I know. Conclave surprised the crap out of me with this past weekend.
Yeah. Because Amelia Perez has got so much drama around it right now. And all that drama is making a lot of the voters be like, Zoe, yeah, we'll give it to Zoe. We love Zoe, right? But then everything else is like, they're not going to win a lot of awards, I think, on the Oscars. When is the Oscars? This week, right?
So last week was
SAG.
It was SAG, Screen Actors Guild
on Netflix, I think.
So I think that's what the was SAG this past weekend.
Yeah, March 2nd. So this week.
It's Saturday, Sunday. My wife's birthday. My wife's birthday is the 3rd.
Okay.
I can't tell her how old she is, but she's a number. She's a number.
Yeah, she's a number. I do want to watch it live. I wish I could, but we'll see. But Amelia Perez was supposed to win a bunch of stuff, and then just
when Conclave won for the best picture, I was like,
that was awesome.
I love that movie. And where's Zach? I wish Zach was here. I'd be like, look, I told you. Oh, it was maybe like my 35th best movie in the year. What are you talking about? All you do is make good reviews, and you put this at 35th. Zach.
I know.
You need to be trusting the Brian list. Now that's Zach list.
But yeah, Conclave, I can see. I'm hoping that wins because that was a really well done movie.
Because it shocked the crap out of me. I remember I saw it. I was like, oh, guys.
Yeah. I tell everyone, I'm like, watch it. Every time somebody watches it, they're like, oh my God, it's so good. I was like, right? I was like, yeah. But yeah, Amelia Perez, it'll win Best International just because it's also nominated for Best Picture. So it's already up there. So that's fine. But yeah, Zoe's gonna win, and it might win for one or two more things, but it's not gonna walk away with that many. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so.
And we get a backlash. I mean, I don't think the Oscar really wants that. I think Timothy's pretty much a shoo-in.
Yeah,
best actor. I love Ralph Fiennes, but I think Timothy is gonna win that one.
I know. It's just Ralph Fiennes needs to win one already, though, man.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Timothy can wait. He's got a career where he's gonna win. He's gonna
do 7 movies next year. They're all gonna be nominated. Talking about it.
Yeah, he's got opportunity. Let this man win one before he retires. Yeah. So yeah, there we go. We already answered your question with who we think is gonna win. So, yep. I said my oldest is a princess.
It's an icebox for little
Little
giants.
Giants.
No, so my daughter is icebox for Little Giants. My 8-year-old is 5'2", about 88 pounds, and she's the fastest kid in her grade, and she looks like she's in 5th grade. She's in 2nd.
Jeez.
She wears a size 9 shoe. In women.
I was gonna say, is that the same as your same size as your wife?
No, my wife wears 8.5.
Oh, geez. Poor Ashley. She's gonna come home one day and it's like just no clothes. Like the girls just take all their clothes.
Oh, that's happening already. Like my 8-year-old wore her clothes to school the other day. It was so hilarious. I'm like, what is going? It looks better on you. See, she had a sweatshirt on. I was like, man, it looks like it's made for her. That's craziness. Yeah.
She'll get her payback in a couple of years when they outgrow it and she can steal all their stuff.
Give it back. Oh yeah, all that designer stuff, that's mine. Well, all right, we're at the hour. Right, let's do this.
Yeah. I see that question, Ty. We'll get to that question in a second or after
Ooh,
this.
I love it. Oh,
yeah.
I love that question. Let's watch this first, though.
Yeah, we'll watch the trailer and we'll get to that question. Yeah, we could do this like on the side with just the two of us.
Works for me.
Yeah. Cool. Let's watch it. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tink Kramer. I am with Brian the Grizzly over there, and we're gonna check out the new trailer that just dropped. I think it dropped today, right?
Yep.
Of the Andor season 2 trailer.
It's coming out April 22nd, man.
Yeah, it's coming pretty soon. I don't think it's anybody's surprise if you watched our reaction to the first season. We weren't that much.
Well. All right, look, let's be true. Honestly, I was the biggest hater. I was hating from step one.
From sorry. Like me and Brandman were like giving it a chance. Like it's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. And then nothing happens. So I think Brandman gave it a second chance and he said it was a binge show. I'll watch it again as a binge before season 2 just to get ready for it. But I didn't like how the whole season overall ended. It just was a letdown. Yeah. So I'm hoping season 2 is better. Because I love Rogue One. It is one of my favorite like Star Wars films. It's so good. So
it's number 4 for me. So
yeah, it probably right there for me too. But yeah, let's check it out and then see what we're dealing with.
All right, here we go.
We're in a war. You want to fight? Or you want to win? Last night I dreamed that the world had turned around. All our hopes had come to be. The revolution starts now.
What a swell party this is.
Revolution starts now. Yeah, the revolution starts now.
Remember this moment. You're here, you're right here, and you're ready to fight.
Okay. Didn't hate it.
I'm confused. Seemed like they thought it was a lot of it was really entertainment. Like it seems like a lot of stuff is happening. A lot of stuff just happened. I don't know if it's just trying to like troll me, like literally me specifically, because I said nothing happened in the entire thing, so they're gonna show things happening every episode, or what? But I mean, I'm too much of a Star Wars fan to not be interested. It's just the facts.
That's kind of the issue, right?
I love Star Wars too much to not say that I'm interested. So I'm interested.
Yeah. I mean, for a trailer, I thought it was a good trailer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I'm not saying it's the best trailer ever, but it's not bad. You know, like you said, it shows a lot of stuff happening. You know, I'm kind of curious to see
if that actually is what's going on.
What
gonna have?
Yeah. You know, a lot of action, a lot of like, you know, dogfights, which the dogfight was one of the best things. Not that it really wasn't a dogfight, but just them stealing them
flying
shuttle
away.
Yeah. You know, there was the weird laser 360 shot he did.
That was actually pretty awesome.
That was pretty sick, you know. So
yeah.
You know, but it would make sense if they were getting more of the rebellion actually starting. You know, it would make more sense of, you know, and if that's what it is, I kind of wonder if this is what I wanted in season 1 instead of just like him like, I don't want to join the rebellion. Oh, maybe I'll join. I don't want to join. And maybe I'll join. Oh, that's a good reason why I should have joined, but I'm not going to join. It was just a lot of that shit in the first season, you know, where this looks like, you know, he's blown up shit, like he's in it now, which is what I kind of wanted from the start. So, you know, but that's a solid trailer.
It is, you know, and what's the trailer? Yeah. Of all, I am the hater of Andor. It's me. I'm the one who doesn't like it. But I will say they do a great job setting things up. If they set things up and things happen, they can win me over easily. I'm not hard to please. My problem with Andor always is it didn't feel like Star Wars, and they set up a lot of great storylines and didn't finish anything about it. It's like going and then going to another thing. Over and over again. That's how I felt while I was watching Andor. Like, it's like you did a great job setting up and never finished it. So if they actually had stuff happening and they actually start finishing it, they could win me over easily. I'm pretty simple.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I mean, I don't say I'm excited, but I'm definitely like more interested in it now. You know, kind of. It sold me on like, okay, I might circle this day on my calendar and kind of get ready for it, but I'm not like, you know, holding on tight. I'm like, I can't wait. I gotta see it, you know. But yeah, but I was surprised. I was surprised. I thought we were gonna get like a boring trailer. I thought we were gonna get a trailer of like more setup, or them just talking, or just some, you know, more of how season 1 was. So that, I mean, that I'm happy. Well, at least with the trailer.
Even me, I'm happy. So I mean, they had to do something right. But then again, I'm always happy with everything Star Wars that comes out at the beginning, because I literally hope that everything for Star Wars is good. I literally hope. I am not someone who just wants to crap on it. I want everything for Star Wars to be good, because it's not all good doesn't mean anything to me. But I'm always hoping for it.
Yeah. Not too bad. So real quick, we'll do some of the comments before we move on.
I start with Travis.
Yeah, I saw Travis. So Travis with the super chat, $4.99 super chat. Say good morning or good day, gentlemen. Hope everyone is well. What's your favorite needle drop in a movie and a movie moment you're taken back to when you hear that song?
Easy for me.
What you got?
It's the Rocky.
Rocky's a solid one.
You hear the bell. Doom, doom. Come on, it's every time I hear it, I feel like I gotta go work out. I'm gonna start running too. We're gonna run up the stairs. Let's go.
Trying to think of what else. I mean, one I could say for me is this is very me, so I don't know, but it's Fight Club at the end. They do the Pixies song. Like I hear that song all, like, whenever it pops up on my phone, like I just picture like them looking out the window and the buildings blowing up. You know, it's that song. You know, I'm not saying it's like the best scene ever, but it's a song that always takes me back to that movie. Like always to that movie. You know, it's not like at a concert.
Be your favorite. Let's be.
I don't even know it's my favorite, but it's one that always pops in my head. Like that song is specifically tied to that movie and nothing else. You know.
I mean, I literally call it the Rocky movie song. So
exactly.
That's all you think of.
Danger Zone. Danger Zone's another good one. You know, Danger Zone with Top Gun. I'm looking at a list here. The Power of Love. Like I hear that in other movies, and I still think Back to the Future. Even when I hear that in other movies, it's always Back to the Future.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think of more stuff from Power of Love. Oh, that's a good one, T. Sabotage by Beastie Boys.
And Star Wars Beyond, or Star Trek Beyond.
Star Trek, yeah.
Star Trek Beyond. Like, it wasn't Star Wars, it's Star Trek Beyond. Yeah. That's a good one.
Ooh, that's another good one, Travis. Yeah.
Which one have we got?
Stan Bush's The Touch. I think about Red Hot Chili Peppers being choked out. Hot Rod being choked out in the Matrix lights, and Optimus saying, "Arise, Rodimus Prime."
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at some of the other ones. Like I got all these like big ones. Because I'm trying to think of a song that's not made for a movie, but a movie adapted it, like something like Sabotage. I think it'll be a good one, you know, because then you could do like You Got a Friend in Me, but that I feel like that song was made for the movie. You know, same thing with like Whitney Houston, the Bodyguard song. You know, yeah, that's made for the movie, so of course it's gonna, you know, make you think of it, you know. But yeah,
I don't think anything's better than the Rocky one, man. Honestly,
that is one. That is one.
When I hear it, like I can envision. I hear the song. The first thing I think of is Sylvester Stallone. No matter what I'm doing. Yeah. And I'm looking at Apollo Creed, and he's like, I can't believe he's getting up. And you know, this. Oh my goodness, Rocky has to be still one of my favorite all-time movies. And the fact that he wrote that,
it's so good.
Oh my God. Ooh.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so cinematic.
It's so good. Yeah. But yeah, I can't think of any other major ones. You know.
Oh yeah,
I mean, you know what? The Breakfast Club one's a good one. Yeah, it was a good one. I think it was a big song, and it got like brought back into the mainstream. Is Mike Tyson doing the Phil Collins, the drum solo part of that song? Yeah, in The Hangover. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah. But I still think of Phil Collins when I hear it. I think of Phil Collins singing the song more than I think of Mike Tyson. Because Phil Collins is epic, like in himself.
Yeah, he's a legend. Yeah. Like Kiss from a Rose, I feel like was made for the movie, you know, I believe. But yeah. Yeah, a bunch of good ones.
I think when I think about Back to the Future, I think of Johnny Be Good more than I think of anything else for Back to the Future. That's just me. So
that's that. Yeah,
I got one. All right. Deo.
Oh yeah, that's one. That's for sure one. That's for sure one. Yeah, Beetlejuice. Yeah. Oh, we were watching something. Fuck, what were we watching? and it played that song, the actual song, in the end credit or during the scrolling credits.
Mhm.
And my son, I think we were eating dinner or some shit, and my son started like dancing to it. I'm like, oh shit, now we gotta show him the Beetlejuice part. Yeah, the whole 1989 Batman soundtrack. That was good.
100 for Prince. Just anything Prince did. Yeah.
Yeah. Prince put his whole foot in that Batman soundtrack. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's still like one of the best ones. Like, Lawrence, let's broaden our minds. And he goes, oh no, he goes, let's broaden our minds. And it says Lawrence. Yeah. And the Prince song. Oh, that was so good.
I got one more. And Do the Right Thing, Fight the Power. Fight the power. That's got to be really, really good.
Yeah.
And of course,
that's a good one.
That's just me. Here's my question. When you hear Bohemian Rhapsody, what is the first thing you think of?
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World. That's me.
Yeah.
I don't care about the movie or nothing like whatever. I think of Wayne's World no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or what's the one for that? I got you, babe. I think of Groundhog's Day over and over again.
Yeah. That's a good one. Beat it being used in Back to the Future 2. I hear it in Pepsi and Hoverboard. Yeah. Yeah. You just killed your effort radio. Yeah. What's up, Ace?
What's up, Ace?
I'm thinking of bringing my head into a really nasty Pinto with the Tia Carrera, yeah.
Oh man,
I was like skipping around a lot. I miss the Ghostbusters one, but I mean that's made. It was made for it, Or is it just because I'm imagining Dan Aykroyd's pants being undone before? Yeah. Oh my god, so weird. It was so weird. Transformers, yeah, like most Linkin Park songs is like Transformers.
Oh man.
We got Mama Bear in the house. Didn't even see you coming.
Yep, I saw it. I saw her coming. I did because I knew it was going to derail this entire video. So I was like, "Man, Mama Bear, now we can go ahead and start." So I didn't care about anything else. So Mama Bear's here. That's all that mattered.
Oh, I Will Always Love You was a Dolly Parton song first. Really? I did not know that. That's interesting. I did not know that.
See, I respect Dolly Parton so much, but just
she's a legend.
But Whitney Houston sang the song so well that makes you steal it. Like she stole the song from her. This is Whitney Houston.
I mean, there's times that it happens. Like the guy from Nine Inch Nails. I can't think of his name. Trent Reznor. He did Hurt. Hurt was originally a Nine Inch Nails song, and then Johnny Cash, redid it, and then Trent Reznor's like, that's not my song anymore. That's it. That's his song because he did it perfectly. It's such a perfect Johnny Cash song with the way he plays it and everything. It's later in his life. It's right before he dies. So good. Where Trent Reznor's like, it's not my song anymore. Like it don't belong to me. It's his. And I'm sure Dolly Parton said the same thing. When Whitney Houston takes it and just belts out those freaking vocals, man.
Because no one else in the world could do it. That's why literally there's only one person that could do that.
Yeah. And Dolly Parton's like a badass too, so I'm sure she's
like, well, I got a whole theme park. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. She does so much too. She does like free books for kids. So like we're on her like list, so we get like a free kids book like every other month, I think, or something like that. So it's always
I don't
cool.
need extra books in my house. It's so funny how we fell off the rails with this, but I agree with you, T. If Luther and Whitney does a song, then it's their song now. It's now their song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, remember you did this?
Yeah.
It's no longer your song. It's mine now.
Yeah. So I can't look a package of batteries without thinking deep. Yeah. The country and R&B bounce off each other. Yeah, I mean,
ballads of country and R&B are very
Yeah,
Them
I would say old country. New country kind of sucks. Old country, is
old country
like,
but any country ballad
is-
is still very much. But that's where we get pop, right? Old country ballads is very similar to
Mm.
pop. Pop is straight off of R&B. So like literally that's how close they are.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Dolly, she's great. Like everyone else, was bitching and moaning about Beyonce and her country album, and then Dolly came out and defended her. He's like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
because Dolly understands she wants all women to be understood and respected and all that stuff, and that's part of it with Dolly Parton.
Yeah. Also, I found out not too long ago, Dolly Parton is Miley Cyrus's godmother.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Well, I mean, no, that tracks.
I didn't know like Dolly Parton and Achy Breaky Heart, whatever's Billy Ray Cyrus were like that close. It's like, okay.
I mean, Billy Ray Cyrus didn't he like write songs for everybody?
I don't know too much about him.
Like he's huge in the community. So yeah,
Yeah, not the new shit. Yeah,
old school, not the new shit.
Yeah, he said it was playing when they danced in the diner. Was it, man? It's been a long time since I watched that movie. I might have to watch it again now that you're talking about it. It's such a great movie.
That's interesting, Ace. What you're saying? Country and rap are both pretty much the same because they both tell stories. Well, country is blues. Country is blues. Blues is storytelling. So, and blues is where the heart of rap, really, too. So, like, yes, because they come from the same, like me and my sister are both similar to my parents because we come from the same person. So, like, literally, that's how that works. I 100% agree with you, 100%. But people forget how country is so close to blues.
Oh yeah,
it literally comes from blues.
Yeah,
so
I mean, most music is derived from blues
rock
in one way or
comes
another.
from blues. So like everything
like,
comes from blues.
Everything, yeah. Like legit, everything comes from blues. Oh man, Toto's lead singer Joseph Williams is the son of John Williams. That blew my mind. Oh shit. Okay, that's a wild like who's your dad? John Williams. Like what? The bodyguard had no right to be as good as it was. I mean,
it was.
But back then,
because it's Whitney. I'm telling you,
you had Whitney with the song, but then back then, anything with Kevin Costner back then was like almost gonna be a hit.
No, man, Kevin Costner had some real terrible Waterworld.
Wow, that's like
Postman?
legendary horrible.
I remember going to see. Yeah, so I remember going to see Waterworld in the Postman. So no, and those came out right after the Bodyguard. Like, so don't tell me that.
Yeah. But no, it's like, but if Costner's name was on something, like, then I mean, you're guaranteed to have like some good numbers,
publicity. Yeah, but I mean, he literally ruined Waterworld for me. I couldn't.
I mean, Waterworld almost ruined
him. Yeah, I mean, he is a good actor, but.
Yeah, he's a great actor. Yeah, he goes. Those were his only two misses.
Is that his only two misses?
I mean, he has like a great track, especially in the 80s.
I don't know.
But
is it anything else?
I mean, well, now is different.
Well, I don't look at the last.
I'm
not going to look at the last, whatever.
But even like he did Hidden
Figures, Yellowstone
2016.
Yellowstone was great.
The Robin Hood movie he was in was great. That was 91. That's why it was like leading up to The Bodyguard. Like he was in
Wyatt Earp was great. I hate Draft Day. I hate Draft Day.
Really? I like it. But he was in Untouchables.
I think it's so
Field
terrible.
of Dreams.
Bull Durham's great.
I
don't like Open Range.
Yeah, Revenge. JFK was great.
I don't like Guardian.
So
let him go. I don't even know what that is.
Tin Cup.
Tin Cup is unbelievable.
Yeah. So
yeah. Dances with Wolves.
Switches. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No, I mean he has some bad ones in here, but he also has some all-time great ones.
Yeah, that's why leading up to
I even think Mr. Brooks is really, really good. I loved it.
Brooks, yeah, but Bodyguard was 92, and leading up to that, he was like the dude, he was like one of the dudes in Hollywood.
What wasn't it? 89 was Field of Dreams, right? And then 90 was
3,000
Dances
Miles
with
to
Wolves.
Graceland was interesting.
So yeah, Untouchables, Field of Dreams, Dances with Wolves, The Bodyguard 92.
Mm-hmm. I would say the Robin Hood. It was a pretty good hit. I like that one. The Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, what? Yeah, that was pretty good.
That another good soundtrack because they had the Canadian dude. Oh my god, my mom loved that damn song. Can't remember the name.
I mean, I think the Robin Hood one was just okay. I don't think it's the greatest one involved. Yeah,
I mean, it was probably the best Robin Hood movie.
Man, I watch Men in Tights every day and twice on Thursday. What
That don't count. That one.
Come on, man. Anything with Mel Brooks. Let's go. Give me that. Give me Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I do love Men in Tights.
Say, hey. Dave Chappelle, come on, man.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's right. Holy shit.
He had to pump up shoes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Bryan Adams. Anything I do for love, or do it for you. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. There you go. Mama Bear knows. Mama Bear, Canadian. Oh, Bryan Adams. Hey, what's up, L's in here?
Hey,
Mr. Brooks, Robin Hood, Postman.
So The Postman, I think is a terrible movie. You know how many times I watched it through? Like 30, 35. Because as much as I didn't like it at the beginning, I really like it.
It's got a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, dang.
It's not a good movie, but because it's so long. That's what it is. It's just so long. And this Waterworld, it's the same thing with that. It's nothing but water and it's so long. You know,
I mean, just the whole concept is stupid. That's the problem. Postman has a great BTS story. Does it? I gotta check that out.
Behind
usually a bad movie does have a good behind the scenes story, so because so much has to go wrong for the story to be just like a shit show. Yeah.
Because they let him do whatever he wanted in the Postman, because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens. I guess you just don't go full Costner because the Horizon. The same thing with Horizon is like that's the new one that came out, and it's so bad. It's so bad, and it's all Costner being, in charge of everything. So
it's so funny because the Postman, the DVD set I have is like this thick. It's so thick, it's ridiculous.
That my mom loves Robin Hood. I could probably quote it.
I could quote what's it called? Princess Bride. I could quote the Prince. That's what I say. Mel Brooks is my dude.
Yeah, it's so good. Never seen Postman Waterworld. Postman, don't waste your time. Postman Waterworld, it's so bad. Like, there's so many parodies like that they make fun of it on Family Guy, and they do all this like, stuff where like you kind of have to see what what is good though. I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen it on YouTube. The Waterworld stage show in Universal. That looks fun as shit. And people are like, it's amazing. It's so good. All the stunt things are done. But the movie sucks, man. But it might be worth watching it just to get some of the bad references.
It's too long. I ain't watching that
really
damn thing. Too. Oh my God.
How long is Waterworld?
You start tomorrow. You'll finish right before our show Thursday.
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's not good. Jack Black was in it. I don't remember that. Yeah,
it is. It's only 2 hours and 15 minutes, but it felt like forever.
Yeah. I was like, damn, Travis got give a super chat, and we're like down the hole. So,
Exactly.
oh man, where we at? Man, there's so many comments coming. I'm missing so many. I saw Zach Attacks in here somewhere.
Yeah, what's up, Zach? I saw you there too.
Yeah, I saw him pop up. Zach Attacks. Appreciate you coming in.
Zach?
Sorry, missed your comment. Everyone's talking about.
I wish I wanted to bring up Zach and said, "Hey, so how'd you feel about Conclave? How about them apples?" I told you.
Die Hard with the window cleaner. Was that the cleaner?
Oh my gosh, the cleaner was so much fun.
Yeah. That's it. Once you start, you can't stop watching. It's like a train wreck, man. It's just like, oh, it's so bad.
It's terribly done. Oh my god.
Yeah. See, so I got a chance to see that at Universal. It was amazing. Thank you, Ace. That's I've seen it online. You can watch YouTube videos of it. People are like, it's so good. It's so good of a water world stunt show kind of thing. So
okay. There's nothing in Universal that I haven't seen, so that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if they do it at Universal Florida. I think it's only in California.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong. I think it's only California. So, oh man, yeah, that was fun. Here, let's finish up with
Andor.
with Andor, and
we'll cut the last half an hour out, and then we'll do this now.
Oh man.
And scene.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, I do want to bring something up real quick. With this, well, just with Andor, where Delta Dan said the music kills it for me. I couldn't tell who it was. It sounded like Tom Petty's song. But yeah, I don't know. It was because it was a whole like the rebellion starting or whatever. Wasn't the best song to go with the trailer, but
it felt out of place. But
it did,
you know what?
A little bit.
But once again, when you're in Star Wars, you're a Star Wars fan, you make excuses. I'm getting good at making excuses for Star Wars.
It's like it's part of being a fan now. Yeah.
If you really love it, you make it's like we watch Severance all the time, and you start making excuses for your significant other, like Dylan. He's trying to find himself. Star Wars is just trying to find themselves right now, so you gotta let them be those things. So hopefully, Andor season 2, finds himself and has some things happen.
I hope so. Yeah. Yeah, and then one from Travis. Season 2 looks fantastic, and they get away with showing so much, I think, because we know how the character's story ends. Yeah, I think so. Oh, and I saw Books, Gers, and Purrs. What's up? Appreciate you coming in. Said I enjoyed Andor, so I'm here for it. She said, I'll watch it. Not wowing me, though.
Yeah, okay. Well, but you just got to believe. Believe with your heart, and if you build it, it will come. So it's just...
Oh man, if you watch the live show, you know what
you understand.
You get the reference. But that's our thoughts for Andor, the season 2 trailer. Looks good, but we'll see what we actually get, in April.
Let's hope.
Hope.
April 22nd. Let's go.
Isn't that what Star Wars is? It's just hope.
Yeah,
like, don't let
a new hope.
Never give up hope. We'll check it out, and then we'll talk about it when if another trailer drops for sure, and for sure in April when the show comes out. But appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us on the replay. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, let us know what you think about Andor season 2 trailer. And if you're live, stick around because we're getting into some more fun comments and stuff like that. But cool.
I had to hold in the laugh so hard because we were so far off.
We were so far behind. Funny. I'm like,
we're so far away from the Star Wars part of it. I was like,
I know. Everyone in chat's like, "Oh, you're still doing that?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, at least let's finish it so we can
put out a video. Oh man, that was hilarious. Oh,
because I was looking at chat and I was looking at the side video. I didn't even look at like us, and I'm like, oh, the damn thing's still up.
I'm sitting there looking at it the whole time. I'm like, how am I going to drive this conversation back to Star Wars?
And it's not even. You just got to end it and do what you got to do. Oh man,
The worst part was that you guys were hilarious. You guys' comments were great, and all the stuff was so good that I didn't even want to get back to Andor. But
yeah, that's why I was like, "This is finishing and move on to stuff." I refuse to care about the Oscars. It's a weird one this year, though, man. It's so
this year,
all the drama,
every year, Tank.
Not to this level where I think they thought Emilia Perez was their front runner. I think the studio, like the Oscars, was like, look at this, it's what, it's I want to say it's woke, but people are like, oh, it's the thing that we want to promote. It's about minorities, it's about trans, blah blah blah. Like it was all that check the box kind of shit. But then all the drama started happening, and then all the actors wouldn't shut up about it, and then the director wouldn't shut up about it. Where now it's like more problematic than anything else. So it's not only that it's a bad movie that was getting all the accolades. Now it's also all the actors are saying shit. I was like, shut up.
But didn't that happen in 2024? Like, didn't it? Well, Killers of the Flower Moon?
A little bit, not as bad, but it was more of the actual Native Americans.
Yeah,
were saying like, hey, I don't like that the story was told from the white guy's
point of view. Yeah. So it's always so they're trying to be inclusive, and by trying to be inclusive, they're doing it the wrong way without listening to the people that's actually about.
Yeah.
Is that not the exact same thing that's going on?
I would say no, just because
The Flower Moon was a better movie. That's the only difference.
It was 100% a better movie. It's not even my favorite Oscar movie of the year, but it's better than Emilia Perez. It just, yeah. But I mean, every year you always get a movie where people like talk about it because of issues, but it's hard. It's not often do you get so many people involved in the movie, like saying a lot of fucked up shit, and now everyone has to backtrack on their stuff. You know what I mean? Like, at least with that, it's a lot of people like on the outside or like right on the outer circle. Like saying it wasn't like Scorsese, it wasn't like Leo, it wasn't Al Pacino saying all this messed up shit.
Yeah, because these are not all old white men.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, if it's a movie that's not about that, there is always a problem. People were upset by in 2021 with the Jesus and the Black Judas and the Black Messiah. I mean, it's literally every year when it's talking about anyone trying to be inclusive but doing it the wrong way. It's like the same issue over and over and over again with the Oscars. Was it 2022? Was that the slap heard around the world? Like there's always something going on. There's always to that effect. So I mean, I'm getting tired of the Oscars too.
Yeah, I mean, but it's always going to be like, I think Hollywood trying to, I don't say push their agenda because it's not really what they do.
But it's not just
but I think it's trying to be inclusive to the point where, like, I don't know how.
I don't think it's trying to be inclusive.
You're trying to be inclusive to the point where, like,
check boxes. I don't think it's trying to be inclusive.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to check boxes and say it's being inclusive, and it's at the you're sacrificing the quality of the movies. That's something like that. It's the same thing with Crash.
Easier.
Crash was a better one where Crash was like, oh, it's talking about racism and it's talking about like, blah 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 and all this other shit and the classism, and it was a shitty movie, but because it checked so many of the boxes, like it won, and it should not have won. It was a horrible movie.
I think 2019 is a better comparison to that. Because we got Green Book, you got the Black Klansman, you got Black Panther. I'm just telling you that it's just recency bias. We're thinking that this is the first time this happened, but this shit happens all the time. Yeah, and it's about people making movies about people that they don't know, like they don't understand the group that they're doing to making the movie for. Like, and it happens over and over and over again, and they are pushing this agenda, and that's what's starting to get me to a point where I'm like, every year. First, you can do it for Black people, you can do it for women, you can do it for Hispanic people, you can do because what was the The West Side Story. You know, it's literally over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening, you know. So, and that's what makes you kind of get frustrated with the Oscars. And it's not. I don't think it's Hollywood. I think it's the Oscars. I think it's the Academy Awards. It's them,
the Academy,
not Hollywood. The Academy sucks.
Yeah, damn, I like Crash. But I mean, but that was the thing. Like when it won, people are like, it's not, because I didn't think it was.
I like Crash too.
So a great movie. You know, it was whatever. But when it came to the Oscars, everyone's like, compared to other movies, it was not up there with the rest. You know, like it was that year's Amelia Perez. You know, like it was there.
No, it was not on that level because Amelia Perez.
Yeah, I mean the same thing. It was checking boxes, and it was checking boxes, and that's what they wanted.
I thought the Crash was important because from different point of views, that shit really did happen. Like there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but it was all pseudo. It was all pseudo. Everything about that movie was so fucking fake. Everything about that movie was so fake.
I didn't think that was like with Terrence Howard and Tandy Newton. I didn't think that was fake at all. That shit happens for real.
No, that's
real.
You know, like, but the outcome. But that's it wasn't the issue. It was what happened at the end of the movie with the cop. You know that
he should have been shot.
Messed up shit. You know, it was like, you know, it was all that.
You don't save me. Yeah, he should have got shot.
Like, oh, the bad guy is now the good guy. It's like
that's the only thing I had was the ending was the only problem I had with the movie. I thought the movie itself wasn't a problem.
Yeah, the Michael Pena thing I thought was kind of.
I didn't like Michael Pena at all. That the whole, but
his whole run around with what they were doing with him.
Yeah, but I mean, it was the first time to highlight the police brutality in the movie like that. And what happens, it doesn't have to be fighting you. It could be the over sexualization of women, the power, the idea what racism is, because there's no such thing as racism without power. So when people saying you're being racist, it doesn't make any sense unless you have power over the situation. It's literally it's in the definition of what it is. So like it was the first time that someone could put that in a movie and actually talk about that in mainstream. So I didn't hate that part. Yeah. You know, so but even when it says, oh, you're being racist and doesn't understand the meaning of the word, that drives me nuts.
Yeah, what requires things to be racist? You know, there's like a requirement, like I don't say requirement, but there's
if you
like
have no oppression and no power behind the oppression, then there's no such thing as racist for you. You can't be racist.
Yeah.
In society, unfortunately, the way racism works, it's hard for me to be racist. It's just what it is because I have no power over the situation. It's a weird thing. So now people need to use prejudice as the word.
Yeah,
but understanding that creates this other problem. You know.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
But that's ignorance, and people think ignorance is demeaning. Ignorance is not knowing.
Yeah.
That's literally the
difference. Yeah.
So, yeah. It is.
Yeah.
But the Oscars.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, if you guys like it, if you guys like Crash, I'm not saying, you know, yeah, but it should not have won that year. Like that wasn't the movie that won. It won because of it was talking about all these things, and not because it was a good, you know, Oscar worthy movie. Like Amelia Perez is just a flat out trash movie, I think. You know, but it's also doing all that check the boxes for the stupidest shit. You know,
what came out in 2006?
Delta Dan. Let's see. So, but he said Amelia Perez shouldn't be taking awards from women. No one saw that movie. Also, F the Oscars.
That is where we're getting to, though. People are just like, F the Oscars. Best Picture 2006.
Here we go. So it was Crash, Brokeback Mountain, Capote, whatever. Good Night, Good Luck, and Munich.
I don't like any of those movies.
Munich should have won. Munich was way better.
I didn't like that movie either. So
Munich was good. I thought Munich was really good. Brokeback Mountain, obviously, that was like so many people talking about it. It's an okay movie.
that's made up and it's just the same thing. You're saying like
it's the same thing. You know.
I thought Hustle and Flow was a better.
On Munich was Catherine Kennedy, Steven Spielberg.
So you want to have the same old guard, same guard,
That's funny. Yeah.
So that's part of the issue. So that's why I was like,
Yeah.
But I think this is when they started to expand Best Picture.
I forgot what year they did it. When they brought in to being
10 movies.
Yeah. I forgot when they did it.
And anytime Kathleen Kennedy's on there, you can't. Come on,
man. I mean, she's a great freaking.
We watered down great. We watered down great. Good.
No, when producer wise, she's like one of the best producers. As a studio head, she sucks ass.
I think we still water down what greatness is.
So here's everything she like. Some things, and this is like all over the board too. Gremlins, The Goonies, Back to the Future, American Tail, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Back to the Future 2, Gremlins 2, Cape Fear, Schindler's List, Dangerous Woman, The Flintstones. That's wild that you go from Schindler's List to the fucking Flintstones. Lost World.
She's not the main. She's not the main producer on that one.
Though she's the executive producer. With
producers, anytime you're doing executive producer, that means you can put your name on anything.
Yeah. But producer, E.T., Color Purple, The Money.
I thought she was an executive producer of E.T.
No, she's producer.
I'm looking at that. Yeah.
Hook, Alive, basically anything that she was with Steven Spielberg.
Anything was he put her as a producer. Yeah.
Indian in the Cupboard, Bridges of Madison County, Twister.
Bridges of Madison County, but I respect it though.
It's not my style, but
it's not. Yeah,
it was like every single 40-year-old woman went to go see that movie.
Yeah.
Well, Seabiscuit was a good one. War of the Worlds was Lincoln, and then all her Star Wars stuff.
Lincoln was not good either. That was not good either.
I don't remember. Wait, is Lincoln the one with Daniel Day-Lewis? Oh, Lincoln was amazing. That was a great one. With Daniel Day-Lewis. That was a really great one. I didn't expect to like that one as much as I did.
I thought it was a lie, and that's why I didn't care for it. But okay.
It was a lie.
Yeah, I think that it was not.
They talked a lot about the slavery shit. He didn't keep like Lincoln didn't give a shit about the slavery. Even they brought it up in the movie.
We all knew that.
Because that was a byproduct of other shit.
It was more, it had more to do with the keeping America going.
Not losing all the South. But yeah, they bring that up in there. And then they're like, "Oh, you can use it as your kind of thing," and he's like, "Okay."
Well, if I remember right, perfect. So if I'm putting a great producer, I'm going to say Kevin Feige is a great producer. Okay. If I'm going to say great, producer,
he's the best. He's the best ever.
Ron Howard's a great producer. I just know when you put greatness,
she's up there. She's up there in the top 5 for sure. Kevin Feige's number 1, like hands down, no questions asked. Also, she was a co-producer for Ponyo, which I didn't know.
I think she's going to be anything with Steven Spielberg being a director, and she put her as producer. Okay,
but I mean that's part of the reason why she got the job at Lucasfilm was because she worked so much with George Lucas and with Spielberg that they're like, hey, yeah, we trust her, and then
because she let them do what they needed to do. She knew when to get out the hell out the way.
Yeah.
Which I only wish she did that now as a studio.
I know, right?
Knew when to get the hell out the way.
Yeah. But I mean, she's attached to some like great movies.
So I don't know what movie did Color Purple, but she attached to great movies. Yeah, but that Steven Spielberg is attached to great movies. So like, yeah, she's going to be definitely attached to great movies because he's probably one of the top 5 directors of all time. Like,
yeah.
So then, you're going to get that guy. To get that.
So you like get dragged along into the greatness kind of thing.
Yeah, because like Steven Spielberg is one of the greatest producers because he's also producer credit on all those movies, not just director credit. So like, yeah, so you know,
he gets EP credit on all that.
where's Spike Lee on your list? You know, so I'm just saying like those things kind of, I don't know. You know, who did all the what was it, Erwin Winkler? You know, so like, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We're way off track.
Yeah. Movies about former presidents. Yeah. Lincoln was a good movie. I just wanted to, and Lincoln gives his monologue and like stem everything after that didn't really feel necessary. Yeah, it dragged out for sure towards the end. Feige's GOAT. Feige is GOAT. I mean, he
has 5 of the top 10 like highest grossing movies of all time.
Yeah. You know, and even when he was producer on like the old X-Men shit, like the early X-Men stuff, like he tried so hard to make those movies good, and Bryan Singer was just shitting all over it. Like it was, yeah. So like as a producer, you're limited what you can do, but
because the director really still runs the show at the end of the day.
Yeah. My bad. Is Brandon sick? No, he's on vacation, or he's coming back from vacation.
He's on an airplane still.
He's flying home. Yep. So, but he'll be back Thursday.
He's like, I can do it from the airplane. I was like, you're not doing it from the airplane, man.
Yeah, he was like, I can do it at the airport. I was like, your internet's gonna be cracked because airport internet sucks. And then
hotel room internet it sucks. Yeah. So can you imagine?
Yeah. Said Out of Africa was instantly forgettable. I don't think I've seen that one.
So he said, AKA, I've never seen it.
Yeah. I never even. 1985. So it's like the year after I was born.
Ooh. See, that's the
Robert
problem.
Redford, Meryl Streep, though. I mean,
when you put in the producers out there, Harvey Weinstein is always up there, and that's the problem. Anything with Harvey Weinstein, you get immediately like, fuck that guy. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that is part of the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
but I think he gets a lot of EP. I don't think he was producer. Was he producer on a lot of stuff, or was he EP on a lot of stuff?
He did.
Like, because I don't know too much about his.
It looks like he was He's a producer.
Yeah.
The Crying Game, Pulp Fiction, Heavenly Creatures, Shakespeare in Love. He's producer for all those.
He's got on his IMDb. He's got 331 producer credits, and they're mixed in with executive and producer.
Some executive, but he's done. He's such a big thing
combined. Yeah, I mean, I believe he owned Miramax. Him and his brother, I think, owned Miramax. And then
Bob Weinstein.
Yeah,
terrible people.
Oh yeah, I think anything he owns is all gone. The last thing he was owning was Dogma. That was the last thing he was owning, and then he got rid of it. And now Kevin Smith didn't buy it though. I don't think somebody else bought it. But Kevin Smith they're talking about doing.
And Kevin Smith is going to buy it with his tens of millions of dollars. I don't know how that's
he raised a lot of money. Like he did a talk about it. He got a lot of money together to buy it. And there's just no money in the world that Harvey Weinstein was going to sell it to Kevin Smith, kind of thing, because it was like the power he was holding over him. Mm-hmm. He's like, that's more important than the money in jail. You don't give a shit. So, but I think another company bought it, I believe. So, but yeah, he raised I think he raised like $10 million or some shit. I could be wrong, but it was like a few million.
It's going to probably take 80, 90.
Yeah. I mean, how much you sell? I don't think he sold it for that much.
He probably said it for $1.
Right.
So
look it up, bro.
Kathleen Kennedy worked with George Lucas and Spielberg. Do you put her in front of both of them as producers?
See, but I don't consider them producers though. They're because
Steven
they're
Spielberg's
directors.
a producer a lot.
Yeah,
and
I mean he's in a lot
probably
of
the
produce a lot of
he's
stuff.
probably the number one producer of all time. It's Feige or Spielberg, and you could probably say one or two, and I won't argue with you. Because if Feige has the 5 of the top 10, Spielberg probably has the other 5.
Is he producer or is he EP?
He's producer in a lot of movies.
Okay. Because I would always consider him like director, you know.
But you don't even realize how many movies he's behind.
No, I know he's behind a lot. Well, because he owns I forgot what studio he owns. I think he owned a couple studios. I think DreamWorks was made by Spielberg, and then he sold it off, I believe.
That's stupid. Yeah. You shouldn't be able to do that. You said DreamWorks was owned by Spielberg. Yes.
Yeah. Missing some comments real quick.
Amblin Entertainment.
Amblin Entertainment. Yep, that's one. Hope you guys are doing well. We are doing good. What are your thoughts about this Andor trailer? We just watched it.
We literally just watched it. Yeah.
But we liked it. We liked the trailer. So, yeah.
So he's actually the one who produced Schindler's List, even though Catherine Kennedy got. Yeah, he actually produced Schindler's List, Men in Black, E.T., Back to the Futures, Jurassic Park. He's actually produced Band of Brothers, AI produced. He directed a lot of other ones, but he produced all those.
Because I wondered if you're a director, are you also like automatically a producer?
No, so he said he only directed Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Poltergeist, Gremlins, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, for Saving Private Ryan. That's what he directed on. And he wrote a lot too. So he's just the best movie guy ever.
Yeah,
so,
he's gonna go down as one of the best, like just movie guys, just film guys. You know, like his unofficial like life story was the movie that came out a few years ago.
Meet the with the F.
Yeah.
Eagleman's
Yeah. Well, you guys IMDb up right there, right?
You know, I wasn't even looking at it. Did he produce or direct that one? I just cannot remember for nothing. Oh well, we know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But that was a great movie, and that kind of
executive producer. Executive regular producer. He was the producer of Color Purple. So yeah. So Kathleen Kennedy has it on her thing, but he was the producer. He was the producer of West Side Story. Fablemans.
Yes, thank you. Like I like that one. I actually I did not expect to like it, and I really enjoyed it. Danby, why are you crapping on Kevin's Millies though?
Dude, I mean it's being real, but
I mean that's something I never thought about. I was like, is she just great because she was
attached to two of the greatest producers, directors of all time?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know, is she better than them? Is she better than Tim Burton? Is she better than Clint Eastwood, who's made some of the greatest movies of all? Like, really, is she better than Mel Brooks? You know?
Yeah. See, but none of those I count as. I never. When you say those names, I always think of them as directors. You know.
And they
like I'm not saying I'm not saying like
produced so much
stuff,
more. You know, just and they're the best of the best of the best of all that stuff. You know, like I understand Christopher Nolan, he's a director, you know, but he's produced a lot of stuff too. But you think of him as a director, but I don't know. You know,
Fuck, I'm still trying to look at like how much did he is. What is
I don't know what
That's
you're
not
looking
it.
up. So
I'm trying to look up how much Harvey Weinstein let go of Dogma for.
okay,
So Kevin Smith does own it. He does own it now.
is that a good thing for us or a bad thing, guys?
Oh, that's a good thing.
I don't know. It could be. It's going to be a Kevin Smith movie, guys.
I love Kevin Smith movies.
Kevin Smith doesn't like Kevin Smith movies.
No.
Nah, I think he's always entertaining, always great. So that was a running joke on Big Bang Theory. Kevin Smith was on there.
Oh, okay.
Especially with Will Wheaton.
I'm trying to see how much he bought it for, because I don't think it was that much. I think it was like not that much.
That makes sense.
But yeah, but it looks like he did buy it, so he owns it. Yeah, confirmed the acquisition during a recent thing. Blah blah blah.
They call Kevin Feige Black Suge Knight, by the way. I met Suge Knight when I'm 6'1". I felt small taking a picture with him in Vegas. Suge Knight. So my best friend Marvin is 6'7", about 408 pounds, 410 pounds. Best friend, and he literally makes me look small. If you see me and him next to each other, you'd be like, "Wow, okay, that's crazy." And then you see me in like Tank or Brandon next to each other, you'd be like, "Wow, that can't be the same Brian." It is. That's how big this man is. So, you know, I am all of 6'5", 270 pounds, all of it, and he makes me look like I'm Brandman compared to me. Like if Brandman stood next to Marvin, like literally, you wouldn't be able to put them in the same picture.
Yeah, like legit.
No, let's
Here, I'll send you. If you want to show it up, but the picture of
definitely show it. Here you go.
Yeah. Because I think that day at the tailgate was the first day I actually met Marvin in person. And I was like, damn, he's tall. He's tall. Yeah. And that's you leaning back. That's you like leaning back, you know. And I think Marvin had the longest like wingspan, so he's the one holding out the camera.
Which I'm always the person doing it, and he's the one. Marvin wears his length for his arm is 42.
Damn.
It's 42. That's ridiculous. Yeah. I wear a size 38 shirt. He's a 42.
Wow.
Tickling midgets in trees, little people in trees, like just like this. Oh man. Yeah, but so I am legit probably 5 inches taller than Tank. Marvin's probably legit 3.5 inches taller than me.
Yeah. I mean, there at the tailgate, Marvin's probably one of, if not the tallest guy, like down.
I don't think there's anyone taller.
The dude's. So yeah, and then I don't have we need to get a picture of Brandman.
You saw it when we had C2E2, me and Brandman house.
Yeah.
He's actually in this picture, guys. You just can't see him. It's because he's a bigger dude. So Brandman's not small. Just he might weigh 175 pounds. Which sounds like a decent sized man. He really is. Just I weigh 100 pounds more than him, and I'm probably
like a
16 inches taller. Yeah,
16 inches taller.
So, but he's a decent sized man. Like he's not. I talk about it like he's small. He's not small. He's not a small guy.
No. Oh shit! I just forgot about because I was super fucking drunk when we recorded it. The hat thing. I just thought about it right now. So I got to cut that up. Holy shit! I just forgot about that. So I'll put that out as a short or something like that. All right, man. As you can tell, we didn't have much to talk about today.
Well, we haven't
not
talked about the Punisher We haven't talked
Yeah.
about Daredevil and the first reviews. We haven't talked about. We got some
Are they
stuff.
are
we can
they
talk
already
about.
out?
So yeah, they put out a couple things for the Daredevil Born Again, and all the reviews coming up. People are saying glowing reactions for the first reactions. They're not allowed to talk about each. Variety's talking about how great is the best pilot of any MCU series. Period.
Wow.
Screen Rant on camera reporter Liam Crowley praised the show, saying this might be the best thing he's ever seen out of Disney Plus, and it's epic. It might be better than the one that in Netflix.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
Sean O'Connell, managing editor for Cinema Blend, agreed. He wrote, "Holy Hell's Kitchen. Daredevil Born Again opens with lengthy, devastating sequence. It screams this is as brutal as Netflix, but the story might be better."
Okay, well, that's pretty good to hear, because I know
And read Devil's Reign as a refresh. Off to a great start.
Ooh, I like that. That is interesting, because I remember when we had Zach on last time and we were talking about what one of the writers or somebody said about it, where they're like, "Oh, it's gonna be less talky and more action," and we're like, that might not be good. But from what I'm hearing, if they're saying it's better than the Netflix stuff, I was like,
So Eric Davis, managing director of Fandango, echoed the sentiments of the Crowley and Aquano. Say he wrote that the first two episodes are among the strongest starts to a Marvel Studios TV show to date. In my opinion, these first two episodes are terrific, setting up the story that is part court procedural and part all-out brawl. The fights are epic. The ones in episode one, all done in one shot with wild endings. Really kicks off the series in a memorable way.
I like that.
I mean,
that's good.
These are glowing. They're saying that this is the best thing that Disney has ever put out on the TV show. By far, it's better than Netflix. This is like they're going person after person after person after person. If you read in these reports, it's nuts. They're really saying that this might be something that to write home about. You know, one of those things you hear people talking about, and then as you dive in, it might be better.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, that's awesome. Marvel, especially with the rough start the show got, because remember they started and then Kevin Feige is just like came in and like ripped up everything. He's like, start over, So yeah, that is really good news. Like really good news.
So I mean, that's boy. So I'm very Vincent D'Onofrio's talking about how good it is. He says Ethan Hawke's plays a big role in it.
Okay.
You're going to get more brutal scenes. The story is actually really good. And they probably are going to break the no kill rule in multiple episodes.
The no kill rule for Marvel, like Disney?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, the first one, on Netflix, that definitely killed people. Yeah.
It's Netflix. Yeah. So no, Marvel is going to probably break this. It only has to, right?
That makes sense.
Has to.
Yeah.
It's just what this is a mature audience show. So I'm hoping that they do this and they do it right, and it's not needless, but they said that there wasn't many reshoots once Feige got and changed it all up.
Once they restarted. Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
I like that.
We'll see.
That's really good news.
I am worried though, because the last time I had heard all this great things about Disney, it was Multiverse of Madness. And even though as I go back and watch Multiverse of Madness, I realize it's a good ass movie. It's good as hell. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you hype it up too much, there's nothing that can hit with the hype.
Yeah. I think that was the movie that made me not pay attention too much to the leakers. Because like I still listen to all these people who do the leaks, and I forgot whoever all their names are, and it's cool to talk about it, but that's when I'm like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it, because all these leakers were like, he's gonna be in it, he's gonna be in it, blah blah's gonna be in it, this person shot stuff, and I was like, and I feel like that really kind of ruined it, you know,
Mhm.
with it. But at least this isn't like rumors or anything. Like these people saw it. Like
Yeah,
they saw
they've
it with their
seen
own
it.
eyes, so they're like at least able to say what they think with
Mhm.
the actual content, not like rumors or and stuff like that.
So there was an embargo, so people got to see it. Reviewers get to see it before it came out. So this is a week before it comes out. They get to see those things and put their stuff together, so they can have their stories all written and all that stuff. So
Mhm.
there was an embargo on talking about it, and now as we get closer and closer to the show, they'll start saying certain things, but they can't talk about specific episodes before they drop. That's the way the embargo
Yeah.
kind of works.
Yeah.
But now they kind of could let the lids is off a little bit more, and they can kind of tell you, hey, this is
more.
going to be really good. Hey, this is as brutal as you think it's going to be. It's probably more brutal. And I'm digging what they're saying, and I'm hoping as brutal as it says.
Yeah. I'm here for it. If it's even close to what they're saying, I'm super excited. And she'd going, let's go Daredevil. Yep. Yeah. All I got to give. Nice. And then he said, I don't like a show with too much hype, which I understand.
Yeah.
Wait till it drops.
I mean, I was hyping the hell out of Loki season 2, and I think it knocked it out of the fucking park. So
same. But again, I don't know. Is this hype? Because I mean, I guess it kind of is, right? It is hype.
It is hype because no one's seen anything.
Yeah.
I mean, what we hear from the Flash, it said if this wasn't for Ezra Miller, this would be one of the greatest movies of all time. And I watched that movie. That was no more part of that was going to be the greatest movie of all time. Michael Keaton is it. So
yeah. It's odd how reshoots for the show is such a great thing, but Cap doing reshoots means trouble. I think it was a difference of when. Like Daredevil, I think was fairly started. Like it wasn't too deep into shooting.
Daredevil was done.
No, it wasn't. I thought it was like only a quarter.
No, they scrapped 9 episodes.
Really?
All 18 episodes were done. Feige saw it, scrapped 9 episodes, he kept the bare minimum, and then reshot all of them. Look at Feige said, F that.
Yeah.
Threw it all away. And started over again.
Yeah, because that's what I thought. I always was under the assumption that it was early in the shooting and then it did it. But yeah, even Teague saying, yep.
Yeah, so Feige, he saw all 18 episodes were done. And he threw it away.
Damn. Yeah, he did. I mean, I knew it
was almost like a comedy, and they said they did not.
I know Charlie Cox wasn't like it. He didn't even like that they didn't bring back the two his two
Foggy and
friends, Foggy and Karen.
Yep.
Yeah. So find out. Yeah, that is wild. I didn't know it was that much into it. Damn.
Yeah, like it was done filming.
Yeah. Damn. I said, I mean, good news until it ain't. So it sounds like a W for Disney Plus. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll see. Like you said, but that's a lot of like early screenings for especially with movies is like, oh, it's so good. And then, like you said, with The Flash, best comic book movie ever. I was like, what?
So here you go. Feige threw out the entire original version. It wasn't working. The show underwent a major creative change, including firing all the original writers and directors and reshooting partners of the series. It was filmed in early 2023, and the whole series was done. After Feige looked at it, he scrapped the entire thing. Well, because it was filmed right before the SAG-AFTRA strikes. During that time, he watched it, hated it, threw it all away, and hired brand new writers to start over.
Damn.
He
So I
changed-
wonder
and-
why.
And Feige made these changes, even though test audience loved it.
Yeah. That's it. That's even more interesting that the test audience liked the early stuff.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But I wonder, like, if how much was that like all started under the Chapek regime? Because I don't know. Because that was like one of the first things when Kevin Feige got like, Bob Iger came in and changed everything back. And I remember hearing about the Daredevil where he just threw everything away. And I was like, oh, is that a power move or is that more of a I never wanted this to be this way? So I need to do it my way now.
I think he knows that if it wasn't dark and gritty and you didn't have something to connect it with the Netflix part of it, then people are going to it'll be a backlash of it.
Yeah, like if it's just a fresh start, even though all the people are the same.
Pretend like the last 3 years didn't happen.
Yeah, you got to tie it in somehow. You know what I mean? Somehow, even if it's like loosely tied, you got to do something. Well, yeah. Also, Kevin Feige is a big picture dude. Like I think he's thinking like, oh, if there's any chance we could get the original Netflix people come back, like when we can keep that ball kind of rolling. So, yeah. Like that middle management that was above Feige during those years, man. I mean, it was so bad. It was so bad for a lot of studios, but especially with something like Marvel.
Feige we trust.
So it was like they want something to work with and some not. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. They're gonna put their money behind it, and they're gonna put the right words behind things they want to work.
Yeah,
that's just facts.
Yeah. Dan said, "Don't get me wrong. I think Daredevil is going to be a huge W for Marvel. I think so.
It probably will be. And violence works.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah,
being real. Violence works.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell two cities.
Yeah, two different things you're looking at. Well,
I tell two cities.
He's talking about what they did with Captain America, Brave New World, and now what they do with this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's just why didn't he redo it? I mean, was there more money spent in the movie already that he was like more conscious about the budget? I don't know. That is really interesting. If
I think
they're both that far in, why not?
But Daredevil, Daredevil is a grounded show, so you didn't have CGI, you didn't have any of those extra costs to go along with it. So you don't have any of those costs. The Captain America, you will, because it's a major production,
bigger sets. Yeah, exactly.
So you can't just scrap everything. You have to make it try to make it make sense. Which I think, I don't know. I thought it could have made sense anyway, but but would it resonate with audiences? And obviously it wouldn't, because it still hasn't. Yeah,
and I think that's part of the issue. Is like it was a mid movie. It was like okay, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it was okay. Like it wasn't horrible, wasn't great. It was average. It was an average Marvel film.
I think it was a good movie.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good movie. Just not in the elite. Yeah, it's not up there. But are Marvel audiences expecting everything to be great now? Because you can't hit a home run every single time.
Yeah,
like are that's kind of like the issue I have is like, is everyone expecting Avengers level? Is everyone expecting
all the time
Civil War? Is everyone expecting Winter Soldier? Stuff like that.
Or you can just make a movie and just stick with the movie and say this is what it is.
Yeah. He said, "See y'all making my point."
We're not here to argue with you. Yeah. Honestly, believe you.
No, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be interesting because the next two movies are gonna be really suggest the next two movies are going to really suggest whether Kevin Feige still has it in him. Like, you know what I mean? I think he does, but the next two movies, because they're going to be like all his production and all this stuff, and he had a lot of say so, and especially in Fantastic Four, you know. So I think the next two movies with Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four are going to be the really, really interesting one, which really would suck because the one that should have got the care and the love should have been Sam Wilson in Captain America.
He's been around. He's deserved.
Yeah.
You can see Anthony Mackie's a strong enough actor to carry an entire movie easily. He's the best part of the movie. So like, I feel like the writers weren't really focused on him. The story wasn't focused on what you should really be pushing forward was not focused on. They did not want to do that. I think that's part of the issue. Instead of trying to make the story better, they just figure we'll put new shiny toys in there, and no one will notice that we don't have a real plot for it.
Yeah, like a solid story. Mm-hmm. Because but it shouldn't have been a man movie. You know, Brave New World could have been so much better. Yeah, and it should have been 100%. You know, 100%.
But it takes putting the money into it.
Yeah, and care. I think, you know, the Kevin Feige touch. You know, I don't. The Thunderbolts is a super fun dud. I can't wait to see what people say.
I don't think the Thunderbolts are going to be good. I don't. But I know you and Brandman.
I think it's going to be good. I don't think
it's going to be good. I think it's going to be too much. I think people are going to be like, "What the is this?"
Yeah, I think it's going to be good, but it's going to be interesting to see what we get, because I'm not sure what we're going to get, because we could easily get a goofy movie like Brian's saying, like easily get it. I'm not saying that's not going to happen. Like, that could easily be what we get. It's just a 2-hour long, you know, Suicide 3.0. That is. We could easily get that. We could easily get that.
That's exactly what I'm expecting from the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, you know, it's like a that, or we can get a movie where like it does something and it builds something for what we might see in the next Avenger movies. You know,
here's another issue. So Marvel's going away from giving C characters movies and TV shows. So then a movie with 8 C characters, you know, how is that supposed to be better? I'm just gonna put all the C characters in here. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. You know,
that's what Marvel is. I mean, like, at least until we get X-Men. No, like Marvel is nothing but B and C characters.
But no. Red Guardian,
Iron Man was at best.
Yes, but Red Guardian compared to Iron Man is not the same. U.S. Agent compared to Red Guardian is not the same. Like, you know, I mean, that's not the same thing. You know, and they're I mean, if I'm being truthful, they're D characters. I'm really gonna be truthful.
Yeah, I would say the highest one is probably Bucky, and it should be Taskmaster, but they got like this bootleg Taskmaster that might die. Hopefully, we get the good one. Ghost is not a high level. Ghost is C.
Ghost is a C minus character. Period.
Yeah, you know, like you said, Red Guardian for sure. Yelena is not even.
He's not a real character. He's making things up.
Like, she's a backup replacement Black Widow. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
If you really are talking about it, I mean, that's what they are. So you putting it's like, when this is a crappy movie, but we could put a lot of crap in it, and maybe that, you know, 18 D's make, you know, 2 A's.
Yeah, well, but the only thing I would say
if you have great actors, sometimes that can work.
That's the thing is people really liked Red Guardian. You know, people really like Yelena,
but not for a whole movie. Not, you know, they didn't work for Black Widow.
Not by themselves. No, Black Widow had a lot of issues
because they're literally.
Well, it's not a Red Guardian movie. You know what I mean? It's an ensemble, so you're able to take these characters and maybe do something good with it. Much like Guardians. You know, Guardians was DC level characters, and now they're like A level. You know.
Yeah, but these weren't all Guardians weren't a part of other people's stories, and you put in these other people's stories into one.
But it was an ensemble, though. It was a group
but it was only that ensemble. It wasn't like, you know, they weren't in. One was in this movie. One was in this movie. One was in this movie. Mm-hmm. This ensemble was the ensemble. That was it. This movie was going to start for them. This is who they are. You know, they're the Beatles. You know, they're each one of them. You know, they weren't out there before in these other groups, and we're going to take the fourth singer from all the last four groups. And we're going to put them all together and make them to a one group.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm not saying Bucky is, because Bucky is, you know, Winter Soldier is a B level character. That's pretty. You know,
I mean, he kind of makes his way up to maybe a little bit in the comics when he becomes Captain America, but even then he's like it's you know, and but he's the best one. Yeah. So, but as these characters in the MCU, I think people really do like Bucky. People do like Yelena. People like Red Guardian.
Why do they like Bucky more than like Sam Wilson?
I didn't say that.
That's an issue.
But that is
the issue.
Part of the issue. That's part of the issue. You know. I mean, you could say any of these characters, because like Yelena, people like you. Do they like Yelena more than they like Sam? Do they even like Red Guardian more than
Yelena
Sam?
hasn't been enough movies. But Yelena hasn't been enough movies to even.
But it doesn't matter, because you could be in one movie and fans might like you more already just from being in one movie. You know, but I think Yelena's got a following. People like Yelena a lot.
Yeah, that's
like
it has nothing to do with Yelena. It has everything to do with Florence Pugh.
I mean, that too. I mean, because she's a great actor.
To do with.
But it's the same thing with Red Guardian, I think. You know, like, because Red Guardian is a stupid character. That's David Harbour.
No, but
great, and I think he makes that character fun.
It's who he is. It's not about what who the character is. It's who he is, and why people will relate to this guy.
Yeah,
it's all about relating.
Yeah.
It's all about relating, and that's where they're going to go on. They're going to go off of that.
Guy Cap was a dud. You're talking about U.S. Agent.
Mm-hmm.
He was a fun, interesting character, you know, but
no, I thought he was a terrible character from the beginning too.
Really? I thought like the whole idea of him was interesting, but I don't see him as a good guy. Them trying to make him into a good guy, I think he should be more of a villain.
And he is the villain, and I think that he was a terrible character. Yeah. You know, I'll talk about the U.S. government, and the U.S. government puts people in this situation, and then next, what is it from there? So,
Or she's like, nah, I thought it was gonna be good. I say y'all going deep. I won't say they missed the mark, but I will say they missed the Marvel standard. Cap should have been surrounded by more heroes, and Thunderbolts will make more money than Cap.
I don't know if Thunderbolts will make more money than Cap either.
You're saying you said they will make Thunderbolts? Will make more money.
I don't know if Thunderbolts will actually make more money. It's possible that we get two $450 million movies back to back.
Yeah, if it comes out and people like the movie and saying it's good, I can see it making more. You know, not much more. But
so I think the thing that helps is that it's in May, and Cap was in February.
That too.
So I think when you're really looking at it, it's that part. Mm-hmm. It's February. It's probably, we just looked at the movie list, right? And who's made more money? Nothing made money in February.
Yeah,
nothing's made money this year. So, but that happens every year.
Yeah, Captain America was still the number one of the weekend. But no one else made anything.
The best movies time either. But you can make great movies in May. Yeah,
it's closer to that time.
They make all these giant Marvel movies. If Thunderbolts came out in November, I think it would have been a dud. But
I 100% agree with that.
If it would have came out in November, it would have been awful. And then people would have been like, whatever. So
yeah. Even if it switched spots with Fantastic Four, like as a summer blockbuster, I don't even think Thunderbolts would be in a conversation of doing good or not.
But I do believe you push Cap to May, I think it would have made more money too.
Mm-hmm.
So just
Did you get a lot of because when's spring break? That's got to be around spring break time, right?
It's almost
maybe the
summer break.
End of it. Yeah, summer break. Yeah, man. But like Ghost and Taskmaster, good. No one knows Ghost. Like no one knows, and then they have a crappy Taskmaster.
And then once again, you were in a crappy ass movie, like you're talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp, like it's
Oh, that's a good movie. I mean, it wasn't great. I had fun with that.
Well,
Ant-Man
no,
and the Wasp?
it's ranked like at the bottom of the barrel. Do I
Really?
like it? Yeah, I like it, but it's ranked in the bottom of the barrel. It's funny. I went to half
I
price
think I like
books
the
to
first
go
one.
pick up the movie,
What is it?
and it's like $3.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I like the second one more than I like the first one.
And most people like the first one more.
Let's see. Is it,
International
Thunderbolts
box
or
office.
Make Yeah. Well, we're gonna see that because right now I think it got opened up to a lot more markets over the past week or so.
Ant-Man and Wasp was ranked the number 33.
Damn,
I'm sorry.
really?
No. Lie to you. Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantumania is ranked number 33. Ant-Man and Wasp itself is the number 25.
Okay, so that's
Just right in front of
right in the middle.
Thor, Love and Thunder. No, it's not in the middle.
Oh wow,
it was right before.
Money wise.
No, this is just where it ranks. This is not even about money. This is about because Love and Thunder made a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. It did. It made like 800, I think.
Yeah.
700 or 800.
So it's just in front of Thor: Dark World, The Marvels, Incredible Hulk, which is a good movie. I don't know what the hell is wrong with that. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and then got Captain America: Brave New World already back there. And Eternals.
Man, that's wild. That it's that far back with that many bad movies. Like, because it's not at that level. It's not at the level of Eternals and the Marvels.
No, it's not.
But
people just do it. They hate.
Yeah. I know why they like Bucky more than Sam. It's the serum. That's why.
It's the serum.
It's a bad. Yeah. No more solo movies for
Black Widow.
Yeah.
I still say that Black Widow movie would have been better if they would have let it come out where it originally was supposed to come out.
Yeah. They shot themselves in the foot with it because they didn't do either like a week later or the same day as theaters, right? And it came out on Disney Plus.
It was a week later.
Yeah, so it didn't give it any time to really do anything. So, but movies in that time were all weird. But so like someone like that, I would say more about like what people felt about it, critics and audience. And it wasn't great. It was
but Black Widow was fine. It just
I would put like at bottom middle. I would put Black Widow.
It should have came out when Iron Man 2 came out.
Oh yeah,
that's when the character mattered.
Yeah.
That's the biggest issue.
Yeah, when the character mattered. Yeah.
But with all this being
put out the
said,
movie after she dies.
Exactly, after she's already dead. So who the hell cares now? Yeah.
So I mean, I get why they did it now because the movie wasn't about Natasha. I mean, it was, don't get me wrong, but the reason for the movie was to bring Yelena as the replacement. That's why the movie was made. Movie
was shot 2 years earlier.
Yeah.
It should have came out then.
It should have came out before. Because it wasn't it. That was because at the end of the movie that sets up Infinity War.
Yeah, so it came out.
It sets up Endgame.
I think that was a reshoot, right? So the beginning, Black Widow was supposed to come out like 3 years.
I'm talking about like canonically, the story is like in between Infinity War and Endgame, right? Or is it after Civil War?
It's right after Civil War.
Right after Civil War. Yeah.
Right after Civil War. Yeah.
Yeah. Because if it was Infinity War, then half of them would be dusted. Yeah. So it was after Civil War, before Infinity War. That's
So that's when it should have came out.
Yeah.
So like 2018, 2000, like that's when it originally should have came out. So pushing it back 3 years is what really killed that movie.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, but everyone wants to talk like it was a terrible movie. No, it's just that Marvel fucked them over. Like that's just what it is. At the end of the day, you know, if this would have came out in 2018, right after Civil War, you know, this would have changed. Things would have changed. They were like, oh, it's been riding the wave. You would gave her a solo film before you put her in all these extra movies. You know, it should have came out before COVID.
Oh, 100%. Looking, Civil War came out in 2016.
So yeah, shit came out 2017, 2018.
And yeah, Infinity War was 2018.
So 2017.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm always under the impression where they were afraid to do anything with a female lead. You know what did come out in 2017 was Wonder Woman, and that like did really good, like critic wise and audience wise. They loved it, you know, and it's a great movie.
They were afraid of being, but that's not who Marvel's supposed to do. You know, Marvel's supposed to say we're going to be at the forefront of doing this stuff. So that's where they should have put that movie out in 2017, and just like they did with Captain Marvel, between the two movies, like they really shot themselves in the foot.
I agree 100% because they should have. You already had an established character with an actress a lot of people already loved with Natasha and Scarlett Johansson. After Civil War, and that's the story you want to tell, that you should have done it, because then you could have kept all those characters, you know, Red Guardian, Elena, in your back pocket for later. You know, they would still be available. You know, so I don't know.
That's why I don't understand why people say Yelena is a great character. So from what?
Yeah.
From Black Widow that didn't get anyone to watch? Or was it from Hawkeye that's at the bottom, the back end of every Disney Plus show? Or from what?
Yeah.
Or is it just Florence Pugh is a great actress and people want to see Florence Pugh?
Yeah. But I think from the movie, a lot of people did like Yelena from the movie.
Who watched it?
I mean, but people did. You got to watch it on Disney Plus.
It's still one of the least watched movies, period.
Does he watch movie? Because I mean, everyone watches that.
I think it's a decent movie. That's not what I'm saying. People don't watch it because they didn't need to.
Yeah, I mean,
because she was already dead.
Yeah.
They literally shot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, geez, they only made. Oh, the
Yes.
movie. Well, it says it
why-
made 6
remember
million on Disney Plus.
But you
I don't
remember
know how they calculate that.
people streamings or people,
Yeah.
the budget was $288.5 million.
They lost a shit ton of money.
So like
A shit ton of money.
when do they love Yelena? Because she brought more eyeballs to what? Name it. Give it. Let me know. I'll tell you from where.
Let me see, because I'm looking at
how many people watch Hawkeye
on deadline. It was Black Widow in the 10-day that it was on Disney Plus was 2 million people. The 10-day release. In the first 4 weeks of Disney Plus Premier Access, Black Widow earned at least 18.9 million hours, according to Nielsen.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
You know, so people didn't go see it.
I mean, people know. Like, I didn't go see it in theaters. I waited until.
But even Disney Plus, it wasn't like the biggest. If you comparing that number to Moana.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's right. You had to pay $30 to see it on Disney Plus. So they had the premium or premiere or whatever it was. So it made $60 million on Disney Plus. That's from people paying $30. So, but you lose out on the money because, say, like for you, instead of buying 4 tickets, you know, and dropping like what, $20 a person or something like that, or all that, like it's just $30 and you get it for the whole household.
The problem once again is that movie. The movie itself was good enough to be a decent movie if they dropped it at the right time. The movie itself would have probably broke even.
Yeah, I think it did break even. Marvel Studios Black Widow surpasses 215 mil between box office and Disney Plus.
Yeah,
So
budget was
almost still under 280. Oh, I thought you said
288.5
208.
million.
Yeah.
Not even including any marketing we did but that's just the budget from the actual film. It's lost $100 million. And I'm being conservative.
Yeah. That's honestly, that's not bad. I thought it was way less than $215 million. Like, I did not think that movie made that much. You know, I mean, it still lost money. Don't get me wrong.
Well, that's what
that's a lot more than I
end up
expected.
suing them and asking for I want my money.
Yeah, all the sues. That's money out of the pocket.
You should have dropped it off during that time. And if you did that, we would have made $400 million. That's
easy.
This is what it is.
Yeah.
But once again, how you know anything about Red Guardian? Who saw it? Who saw, like, it's not the number, it's just not there. It's just not there. So, like,
but people like her. I mean, and it's because of the actress.
They like
because of the actress.
Yeah, because how? Like you can't tell me that people like her because they spent all this money. We made an $800 million movie. Yeah. No, we didn't.
Yeah, they definitely shot themselves in the foot. They shot themselves in the foot with not releasing it at the right time, like you said.
I think it would have been a great movie.
I didn't pay $30.
I waited a week.
Yeah. But Hawkeye, I think they're making a season 2 of Hawkeye. From what the rumor is,
that's something they're talking about, maybe.
Like,
so
yeah, I watched that and doing it on my couch. Same.
When they so now that we got the whole thing with Daredevil coming out, now they're going to do a Punisher special presentation starring John Bernthal. That's officially moving forward in Marvel Studio. That is official. That is going on. It's happening. So you will have a special presentation of the Punisher, and it will be a mature audience, and will be craziness going on. That's going to happen.
I like that.
And can you imagine getting that right after we get the Daredevil Born Again, get the whole show, and then right after that's done, let's say it finishes in October.
Mm-hmm.
And then
might be,
and then all of a sudden, let's say February, we get a special presentation like we got, but with Werewolf by Night.
Yeah,
would that be
that,
awesome?
like an hour?
Yeah, an hour special presentation.
Yeah. So the second part of the season, or they're technically calling it the second season of Daredevil. They're saying early to mid 2026.
Really? I thought
that's what I'm looking at.
They're filming right now Daredevil season 2, and I thought that they're releasing. I could have sworn I just saw
season 1 is only the 9 episodes, and then the second 9 episodes is technically season 2.
Really? Because they say they're filming season 2 right now.
Because they recorded 18 episodes, but we're not getting all 18 episodes. They're splitting it up. And some people are calling it season 1 with 2 parts, and some people are calling it season 2, like season 1, season 2.
Okay.
It's like I need Marvel to come out and like
tell you exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they, I'm okay with it. So yeah, so they're likely serve as a season 2, but they're really going. They're filming season 2 right now, and they already filmed the other 9 episodes. So I don't know what the hell is really going on.
Yeah.
But no matter what, I'm excited for the Punisher. I think that'll be a really good thing to do, even if it's between the 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think that would probably. You think that would come out this year? I think that would come out probably next year, right? The Punisher.
If it's a special presentation, I can see if we're talking about you have to wait all the way to 2026 for the second part of Daredevil. I can see them doing it before then. It's a special presentation. It's not a whole movie. It's not a whole TV show.
Yeah.
I can see them doing it, getting it done maybe November.
Yeah. Oh yeah, shit. See, they have to get some sleep. Yeah, I just look at the clock. We need to get some sleep too.
We're talking about all this fun stuff, and you
know.
get lost in the sauce.
We don't say the name Blade. Somebody say that? He goes, yeah, all priority over Blade. Shaking my head.
It's crazy. So they decided to do the Punisher over Blade, and even though Blade is supposed to be filming, we have a date for Blade start filming. But it's the end of November.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They said, but they've moved that date so many times, so I don't know. Hey, good night, T.
Yeah.
I don't know how solid that really is, but the Punisher thing, and then they finally did say Moon Knight season 2 is not going to happen. Yeah. But Oscar Isaac is especially to be around in a couple things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Oscar
Isaac
pops
up in the things that would be good. In what?
He said it will return as Mark Spector, and you'll expect to see him in possibly the next 2 Adventure movies.
That makes sense. But also at this point, like everybody's gonna be in 2 Adventure movies.
Exactly.
If
you have a great actor, Avengers.
Yeah. I there was issues I had with Moon Knight, but overall I had a pretty fun time with it. I think it was pretty good.
Most rumors claim that he will be part in the next Avenger movies and expected to appear in Midnight Suns film. Both.
I like that. Because he's like Oscar Isaac is a great actor. So like he needs to be in more things. Yeah. Like I really would like to see him in a season 2 because I want to get more of his the third personality that was showed itself at the end. Yeah. But at least he's not
another Disney Plus TV show that didn't do anything for it.
Yeah. Marketing was bad. I mean, the way the show ended wasn't good. I thought the beginning and the middle leading to the end was good, and then the ending was just too.
It was too much, and people didn't have to explain. When you have to explain something to people, it never goes well.
Yeah, But yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Well, hopefully we can go darker with some of these darkers. Moon Knight's really dark. Like he's a crazy motherfucker. So
until you get Blade, till you get all the other rest of the dark part of the universe, you're not going to get Moon Knight in it. And there's a lot.
But I'm just saying, hopefully Daredevil sets up like, hey, we can do mature rated R stuff, and people are gonna like it. So hopefully we can get like maybe a darker Ghost Rider who like does some crazy shit. Blade can hopefully be a little darker.
Ghost Rider is going to be dark as crap, and
it should be. It should be, man. The dude like tortures like murderers and rapists and shit. It's like it should be super dark. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we need to get more stuff like legit adults kind of style. So. But
I'm agreeing. I agree.
Yeah, when the story got cut because the King's story got cut. Yep. That is interesting. I can see that.
I wish we would have got. I'm still disappointed in the whole Kang thing, but
100%.
I don't want Tramel Tillman doing it either. I don't want him. I don't want him.
I was just gonna say that. No,
don't do it.
I think it'll be a waste of his talents and his time. I think just to go in and okay, kill me. It was like, bro, like you're so much better than that. Like,
don't do it. Reconsider.
Yeah. I'm telling you, and I've been saying it for a few weeks now. He needs to be Mr. Sinister. I think he can do it. I really, after watching him in Severance, I think he could do it. He's got that look, that mirror scene he was in this past week. Like he's good. He's good. Make him white, put the diamond in his head, give him a flat top, and
you're gonna put him in white face. This is what we doing.
What would you do here? So that's a good question. What would you do with somebody like Sinister? Because it's not really. I mean, is it whiteface or is it he's a mutant where he mutated himself? Or not
I keep
mutated,
him.
but
I keep him black or make him purple
know
or
what I
something
mean?
like that. I'll change the hue of it. I would. I'm not gonna go black or white. I'm gonna go change the hue of it, make him purple or something to that point, to that
like a purple
effect.
glow.
And then as he, but that as he's old. But if he's younger, makes him be a young, attractive black guy.
Yeah.
But look that
'Cause
with a look with a hint of you could tell that he's supposed to be old.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
unnaturally. You could do that.
Because in the comics, he's a white dude. I always whenever I read anything about Sinister and I got stories of his backstory, I always assumed he was a black guy. I don't know.
Because the story sounds like George Washington Carter.
But it was like, this dude was so, into like being like the perfect being and blah 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 and all this like stuff. It's just,
as soon as you hear
like,
perfect being, you don't think black.
You don't think black, but but he was like, but I do they? I mean, I guess they do kind of describe him as like, or he describes himself as, perfection. He wants perfection. Which is why he did what he did to himself. But I don't know. I always pictured it. So when I finally read the early stories of him when they showed it and it's a white dude, I was like, no way. This is the whole thing with the Darth Vader kind of thing. Like he's white. You give me James Earl
voice.
James Earl Jones.
Fools.
What's it? James Earl Jones. I'm a big fart. But yeah.
This is James Earl Jones, yeah.
Yeah, was it? Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I think he'll be good. Yeah. But that was one thing I always thought about with like Mr. Sinister, because even if you get a white guy and you give him make him like white, like pale white, it was like, is that weird kind of too?
Yeah, but with a black man, I don't know if he's gonna want to have that white cream stuff. Because the idea is you're never going just the idea is say I'm gonna make a perfect person, perfect being, and then putting on white makeup is not gonna fly with people.
That's true. I didn't think
That's
about that.
not gonna fly.
Yeah.
I'd be like, excuse me, sir. Hold on. I got some questions.
Yeah. But he's got the smile, that sinister kind of smile. We always see. I wouldn't want my live action Sinister to have that weird voice too. Like in the cartoon, it's cool. It makes sense. That like reverby kind of echo voice, but live action, I don't want that in live action.
I understand that.
Well, all right. I think we should probably get out of here.
Yeah.
I think Terrence said it, or T asked about Reacher. But we'll talk about that on Thursday.
I cannot wait to talk about Reacher. And
it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. With what?
I if I could talk about what's the TV show with Sterling K. Brown? Even just Paradise. Give me an hour. Paradise. Just give me an hour. Just let me talk about it. I'll start writing things down and we can just talk about Paradise because
it's on. You said it's on Hulu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Disney Plus too.
Yeah. Because they're all shared now. What how long is each episode? Like an hour?
Yeah, about an hour.
Okay.
46 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'll see if I can catch up on it.
The problem with it is you're gonna watch 3 episodes in one day.
Which is fine.
You are. You're gonna. Yeah. I mean, that first episode is gonna pull you in, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa!" And then, it only gets better.
Yeah, because I do want to watch it. Then we can maybe, because there's 2 more weeks.
Yep.
Or is it this weekend?
We should get this weekend and next week. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, we can definitely. I'll watch it and get caught up, and we can talk about it.
I'm waiting for your message and be like,
man.
"Damn, it was real so good. I didn't know it was so good."
Yeah. tomorrow when we talk.
Like, Brian, you didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me it was that good?
Everyone's saying it's that good, so I'm really hyped. Same thing with From. I really want to get caught up with From. It's just I think having 3 seasons is a lot more of a hill to climb than having like 6 episodes. 6 episodes, I'm like, I can get that done in like 2 days, max.
The thing about From is once you start, you just can't stop.
Yeah.
And you want to,
Which is scary because when you get 3 seasons of that, it's like might have to miss
take your
work a couple
time.
days.
You got 4 years. You just want to start.
Yeah. All right. Last few ones. Disney Plus besides Mando 1 and 2 killed Star Wars and Marvel.
I mean, I love Loki. Season 1.
Loki was good. I like WandaVision. Andor, Loki had some other good shows. Most of them rest didn't help. I didn't like Andor, but WandaVision was good. Loki was good. I can't think of what else was good. Andor, I'm kind of excited about, a little bit more interested in now. Ironheart.
Yeah. Riri Williams is an unbelievable character. I'm
yeah. They're not. I think they're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Wonder Man,
especially after. Yeah. DD should be good for sure. Hop in 2-3 days.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then episode 1 gets you hooked 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I'll put it like this: Tank, you're tired right now. If you watched it right now, I guarantee you will watch 2 more episodes. You'll be 3 o'clock in the morning. You'll be like, I gotta go to sleep. What the hell?
I like that. Loki is my favorite show on Disney Plus until Daredevil drops. Loki was good. I'm trying to think what else was on Disney Plus. I'm just having a brain fart. I didn't mind Hawkeye. I thought it was okay. I had fun at certain points. Other points were stupid.
I think, I'd rather watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
I like that one. Yeah.
Only thing that Hawkeye is better than is Secret Invasion.
Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I didn't mind Echo either. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't like complete trash. Because I was expecting complete trash. I was expecting like Secret Invasion. Like, I'm like, oh, this is bad. Like, there are some bad parts for sure.
I agree, but I thought overall it was fine.
Yeah, it was okay. She-Hulk, I didn't like.
I didn't like She-Hulk at all. You guys, I gave it a lot more credit than I did. I was like, man, I don't like this.
By the end, what they did at the end, I was like, nah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But Miss Marvel, I really liked Miss Marvel. Like, really liked it. I thought it was a really fun show.
I like Iman, and I think that's the biggest part. I like Iman, and I think they're going to take her away from the idea of being in Marvel and put her with the mutants, like they did it in the comic books.
Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Agatha was a lot of fun.
I agree.
Moon Knight was not bad. Hawkeye was not horrible. What if doesn't count though, right?
But What If was good for season 1 and 2.
Yeah,
especially 1.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get out of here. I'm spent.
Yeah, almost 3 hours, guys. We out.
Yeah,
we won't talk about that show.
Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We definitely need to get out of here. Usually our indicator is Brandman falling asleep.
Exactly. When Brandman's like this,
it's too late. Yeah, it's time to end the show. But today was more of a chill one. We kind of knew that we had some like talking points, but besides the trailer, I don't think anything else was really like a must. Yeah. But beginning of the year still, how it is. But cool. Let's get out of here. Appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. Especially appreciate Travis with that super chat that like took us down a long rabbit hole. Kevin Costner rabbit hole. Who would have expected that?
Dancing with wolves, man. Dancing with
right.
wolves.
But cool. Yep. We will see you guys on Thursday. So we appreciate all you guys. Have a safe week. And yeah,
We'll talk
we'll see you.
Invincible, Reacher, and there's something else that comes on Thursday, right?
Something else. Probably Mayfair Witches, because I heard this is a good one.
And if I could sneak a little Paradise in there, we will. We'll talk about
Paradise. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get caught up and see what we can do. But yeah, cool. Appreciate everyone. Night.
Much love, guys. We out of here.
Cool. Later.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.